When the previous chapter began, you had just returned to Ashara after several days at the ophidian ziggurat in the hills to the north. You made a deal with a ratfolk named Scritch, organizing to meet with him and his boss by the clay mines in a few days' time to sell some of the potions and powders you found in the dark laboratory. You said that you would check the big tree near the hill fort for his mark, and he went off into the darkness of the Ghostvale forest, not wanting to be seen by the pig folk, given that he's an outlaw. What were the events that took place after that?
Well, we had a bit of downtime in town. We spent some time doing some things. All had our various things to be doing. Keeping an eye out for some tree scratches from Scritch to see if he would turn up, which sadly we did not.
We didn't, yeah, he didn't.
Didn't see sign of him.
We were burgled?
We were burgled.
Yeah. Again.
Some valuables taken from us. We talked to the townsfolk. Carly had mentioned that Krish had died.
Oh, yeah.
Passed
he was
away.
melancholy.
Yep.
Yes, he was taking shrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And was found out in the wilderness or so with a cracked skull. Either he fell in the rain or it was cracked over the head with a blunt object.
The current suspicions are on the Ramarian tribe.
Yeah, Sherman's mob became even more frothy about striking back after that, proclaiming that he had definitely been killed by the Ramarians. And there's also a hole in the wall of the Ramarian village, according to... So you did some downtime, and Jefferson and Ankti and their team of new recruits, there are two teams of new recruits, they went to spy on the Ramarian settlement, and they saw that this 30-foot section of the wall had collapsed.
That's right.
And I also forgot to mention that they identified 3 entryways, one facing Ashara, one facing the other direction, and one facing the river where the Ramarian quarry and farms are. And they witnessed a meeting between the Ramarians and a group of Pangoli who seemed to be conducting trade of some kind with them. And maybe it also occurs to you, actually, as you're kind of leaving Ashara, that this must actually be how Alatu had heard of Monty, and had heard that he was not a very good fighter, but a brave warrior, nevertheless.
There was also talk of a Grimbrower, and how I think one of the settlements had been attacked.
Yeah,
one of the Grimbrowers had been attacked.
Yeah.
Yes,
And they were
they're
moving further east to look for a second one.
Yeah, the bounty hunters returned, and they had destroyed one of these Grimbowers that was nearby, and they found these insectoids.
That's right.
That were like cordyceps, infected by like some kind of cordyceps style thing, with like, they had like leaves coming out of their heads, and they appeared to be like zombie insectoids that were being controlled by the tree spawn.
We also met up with Vitalakis. He reminded us again of his thirst for centipede venom.
Yeah.
The elusive centipede.
Yeah, and then Discalia drank heaps of comprehension
That's right.
elixirs
Oh, yeah.
turned purple,
That's
copying all
right.
the formulas from the ophidian tablets and scrolls.
What a bounty.
Oscar made a new friend. He's got
Oh, yeah.
a carrion vulture
Yeah.
named Carrie.
Very cool.
A couple of other, I think Barrio was doing some selfless helping around the village.
Oh, yeah.
A couple
Yep.
of other things.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Blakey got a place of his own.
yeah.
Yeah, and some other things happened during the downtime as well. So there's these two groups of new recruits. And Jefferson and Ankti, after they returned from the Romarian settlement, they departed once again to head north, sort of following the Andavega River to the Sea of Eternity with the intention of trekking along the beach to investigate the wrecked slave ships for treasure.
Yeah.
And there was also a regiment of echidna folk led by someone called Captain Zaglo, whose name rings a bell for some of the people in the village, having heard stories about the four founders traveling to Yaunakishla, the Ekin Fork, before it was sacked by the Heron and then reclaimed. And the day after the echidna folk arrived, the Ekin, Captain Zaglo left with Captain Stavrio to go and force the will of King Smorgon upon the beaver folk of Timberfen. And other than that, so Brond wanted to lead his team to find Leah, to finish her off once and for all, but the party convinced him that there were more pressing concerns. So he decided instead to infiltrate the Romarian settlement, and Vario gave him a flare beacon so he could use it to call if he needs help.
We're all gonna die.
Strong.
Oh.
Trust in Brond.
Trust in Brond. Okay.
But yes, so it is around 7 in the morning on the 19th of Julios. It's a pretty cool day for the summer, probably around maybe 11 or 12 degrees Celsius at the moment, although it looks like it might get a bit warmer as the day progresses. There is a light breeze blowing through the mix of evergreen and deciduous trees of the Ghost Vale, which is still lush and damp from the heavy rains from the last few days. The ground here is very muddy. It's covered in ferns and moss-covered rocks. And actually, it probably would have slowed you down a fair bit, because this whole area is actually the river delta is like full of like floodplains. So I'm thinking the whole place is almost certainly flooded. And fairly difficult to traverse. You're kind of squelching through the muck, at least until you begin to ascend into the hills, which is where you are now, sort of at the point where the terrain begins to rise. This is also around the location where you ran into the meditating Minotaur as well. He was like walking along the river while you were sort of looking down from above. Maybe as you're just kind of recalling this, that's when Oscar's new bird companion, Carrie, calls down from above. She spotted something approaching, and she kind of flies down and squawks, lands on his shoulder, and that gave you enough time to duck away behind some trees and rocks. And soon, after only waiting for a moment, this regiment of Rabbitfolk rebels revealed themselves, moving among the trees, swords and spears out and bows drawn, and they are led by this female heron with amber eyes and reddish-brown fur, dressed in padded armor and carrying a bronze rapier and a bronze hammer. And she is accompanied by a heron wizard or sorcerer, some kind of spellcaster. He's dressed in a brown and grey, like hooded cloak with a long grey beard. And he is walking with this like magical wooden staff that kind of has this like flame sort of burning just above it. This magical fire. And the female heron whispers to him, and he sort of withdraws his head, and you can see that he's an aging wizard he's got these like piercings in his long ears and feathers and trinkets around his neck and a leather pouch hanging on his side, possibly full of magical components. And he calls out in Boorish, presumably translating for the female, and says, "Oh, come out now. We know you're around here somewhere. We mean you no harm. We just would like to speak with you." What do you do?
What do I feel like he's genuinely as cheerful as he seems?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I was trying to think about what our thoughts would be about these heron as well, because we've obviously been indoctrinated to believe things about the heron. We've not met them yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. Is Carlia, you don't detect anything suspicious about his tone.
What do you guys think? He seems not as scary as we've been told.
Yes, I mean, maybe it's worth having a talk, but I'd be ready to run.
Oh, yes. And his Kalia's like clutching this like frost vial in her right hand. She sort of puts it behind her back. And you're like, yeah.
Blakey, not fearing them, more curious, but also being protective of his party, will stand, step out from behind a boulder, I'll say. He still has his shield raised, and although he doesn't appear threatening, he is still being cautious. And will stand beside Xirkula, waiting for her to make a move.
So Xirkula, you stepped out first, and Blakey follows, and then Oscar, are you still?
Yeah, I'll come out from hiding behind the tree with my bow sort of there, ready, but not an arrow drawn or anything, just like show, like make them look at least that I'm on edge. You know, because I clearly am on edge. He's feeling very nervous about them.
Maybe when Xirkula sort of begins to stand up, there's like a couple of Rabbitfolk just only like a couple of meters away that are sort of like looking around, checking behind trees and looking for, imprints in the ground, and that you kind of like startle them a little bit. They kind of step back, and then like, the other three of you emerge. Well, I imagine that also Vario and Short Ears are kind of like hiding elsewhere. Maybe they remain hidden for the moment. So they kind of like a little bit surprised to see you and kind of take a step back. Maybe one of them sort of raises their bow at you. I think this wizard will sort of lift his hand and kind of tell this heron to like lower the bow. And this female heron will like whisper to this wizard again for a moment, and he will say, "Oh, there you are. Did you just emerge from the hill fort down that way?" He like points to the south.
Oh, you know about the hill fort?
Oh, yes, we have been watching it for weeks.
What may... We are just simple Asharans. We mean no trouble. What is it that you wish? What is it that you want from us?
Well, this wizard kind of like steps forward a little bit. Some of the rabbit folk around him kind of look to him sort of a little bit nervously as he kind of, steps out of relative safety of their group towards you. He seems pretty calm. They kind of defer to him and just wait to see what's happening. And he kind of approaches a few more steps and kind of squints and sort of looks at you all.
Well, maybe the real question to ask is, what is it that you want?
Well, there's many things, but I don't see how that's relevant.
Well, are you happy with your arrangement in the hill fort?
Look, we just don't want any trouble, and the hill fort is safe. It's it has shelter for us, and it's safety from these dangerous woods.
Blakey might step forward at this point to say, I believe you are a man of honor, and I believe you when you say you don't mean us any harm. While the people of Ashara are kind, gentle people who are, I think, are only looking to survive this world. They mean well. I haven't known them for very long, but I can contest to their generosity and kindness. I don't think you need fear them. However, you mentioned that you have been watching the village for many weeks. There have been a number of incidents that have occurred to the village of Ashara. I'm wondering if you have any knowledge of them.
The female heron steps forward a little bit as well at this point and whispers into his ear. He kind of nods.
He says, "Yes, we had already reason to suspect that you may be reasonable folk. There was a group of 4 from your settlement who, somewhere around 3 months ago, rescued one of our own from the Grimbower to the north, to the northeast, as well as the badger folk. We heard tell of their bravery, but also they themselves said that they were only living with these Suscan out of necessity. Would you say that is true of you all?"
Oscar probably instinctively nods without even noticing.
Yes,
when he says living with them for necessity.
I can contest to the strength of the Asharans. I have analyzed their weaknesses and believe that yes, they couldn't survive if they were to fight the benefactors directly.
Yes. The swine are powerful, indeed. They have invaded our homelands. We have lived here for as long as anyone can remember. These forests of the Ghost Vale are rightfully ours. We believe that you are not necessarily in agreement with their methods, which is why I thought to approach you. Perhaps we could help one another.
Very interested to hear what you
do
have to offer. Although I must say I have little to no authority as far as it comes to the Asharas.
Oh no. Oh, Blakey, we could always talk to Brond and
Do
see.
you think he would be interested in what they have to say?
I guess we should see what they suggest.
No harm in a little information.
Yes.
Knowledge is power, after all.
I like that.
You also noticed, Blakey, that when you asked about the possibility that they had witnessed events that might have occurred over the last few weeks, that there was a little bit of hesitation on the part of the wizard. And he seemed to sort of skirt over that question. But he says,
We may be in a position to help you, and if it is true, what we have come to learn that in general, or at least often, the people who are forced to swear allegiance to the Suscan are unhappy with the arrangement. That, yes, perhaps we could help each other, and we might be able to help you if you could potentially, well, what we're looking for is information.
Well, what kind of information are you looking for?
The kind that only an epitropos might know. Or perhaps a lexitor?
Military movements?
Yes, this kind of thing, although you need not worry yourselves with the specifics. Would you, tell me a bit more about how you fare in that hill fort? How do they treat you there?
They give us lessons. They have a little corner where they all gather. One of them is not. He's very nice, actually, and is taught us many things. But yeah, the epitropos is quite a piece of work.
I suppose there are always exceptions. Still, they have no right to be here, to attack our people and many others.
It's true. I think we can probably say there's one good friend of the Suskin and the Lexitor Ophis Glossa. He's all right, but the rest of them, they're not very useful. You know, they make us provide for them. They don't help us when we ask for help. They require us to sustain them. It's true.
That is always the way, and as I understand it, you have fallen on quite hard times. And they are not helping, I imagine, very much.
It is true, yes. We're on the verge of starving while we still have to provide for them while they sit around town training.
Perhaps it could be said that our freedom from the Suscan would also be yours, for although we would wish to expel them from the Ghost Vale, we understand that you have come from across the sea of eternity, and that you have nowhere else to go. If we were able to expel the Suscan from these lands, we would be happy to have you stay in the Ghost Vale, where you are now. Perhaps we could all be friends. How would that sound? We would not attempt to rule you in the way that the swine do.
How would you...
Yeah.
How would you expel the Suskin?
Well, let's just say we're working on a few things.
He kind of strokes his beard. His like ears twitch a little bit.
But, we could also use some information. Would you be interested in pursuing this relationship further?
Oh.
Blakey's really trying hard to hold his tongue. If you're interested, there's another village I know of. We can definitely work something out in the High Tree tribe. It's a few days at least.
I mean, it all does sound very good, but, you know, it almost sounds too good to be true. You know, how do we know for sure that, you know, you're even better than the Suskin?
You know, ultimately, it's not our decision to make. The people of Ashara have a council of leaders. We, I think, would be happy to take your offer to them and possibly even set up a meeting where the details of this arrangement could be discussed. Any information that we give would just be, well, potentially seen as rebellious in nature, and we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we may be asked to leave.
Oh, I don't think we'd be asked to leave. I think if the Suskin in particular found we knew we were even talking to you, we would probably be locked up and prodded until we gave the information, any information we got from talking with you.
I don't doubt it. Yes, I acknowledge the risk that you would be putting yourselves in. We must soon leave here to travel elsewhere. We would return, perhaps in a week or so, but we might also be in a position to help you with some of your needs. As a tribe, as a village, we could provide food, perhaps water. But here,
The female heron kind of speaks to him again. He sort of says,
one moment, please.
and kind of steps away with her for a moment, and they kind of have a discussion.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
I might I'll bring us all into a huddle.
Yes, we should bring this to the council. They would know.
Wow.
Should definitely mention it to them. It does sound like a very tempting offer to, you know, join and leave the Suskin after all they've not done for us.
Yeah.
But at the same side, I'm still a little bit nervous because although, you know, the Suskin do, you know, nothing for us, at least they're not, you know, the opposite. We haven't seen where
Yes.
where these folk live and how they treat outsiders either.
We know nothing.
So I'm not just willing to
Methods.
jump into their mercy.
No, the people of Ashara should decide for themselves if they believe the Suskin rule or being free.
Free to choose is definitely
Free to choose is definitely their choice.
yeah.
Not something that we should decide for them.
But I think we have to talk to just the council. We can't spread anyone else other than we trust to know that we've even met these people here today.
I'm also extremely nervous and conscious of the fact that they've been watching us for weeks. They could have discovered our stash.
Oh,
Oh well. It's potentially too late now. Don't think we've got the opportunity to move it.
It wouldn't be a good look for them to steal our stuff.
It's a good point.
right.
Well, we won't mention it.
See what they do. It's a test.
Yes. And there's also a bounty of 20 silver on each of their head. Just something to consider. You know, see 20 here, that would be 400 silver. Very tempting. But no.
I think Dylan is trying to get into the Zoom. If you want to let him in.
Yes. Okay.
So, Shorty, as you are still hiding behind a tree or wherever it was that you were hiding, and Vario also is still hiding, Kalia and Oscar and Blakey have kind of stepped out to speak to these heron. Presumably you've continued to hide to sort of conceal your number, potentially.
Based on what's been said so far, like, what's been said, has there been like any sort of hostility?
The heron are offering an alliance of some kind. They want information, and they say that they will allow the people of Ashara to stay in the Ghost Vale if they can successfully defeat the Suskin and force them to leave the forest.
That's a big ask.
Oh no, the heron can expel.
Oh, the heron can do that. Oh, they just want to ally with them.
Yeah.
They just want us to feed them info, pretty much.
Okay.
They want information.
And we've said that this is an interesting offer. I see this offer, and we will take it to the council.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So, after you've kind of discussed things among yourselves for a moment, this wizard steps forward again. And before you can say anything, he draws out from either pocket, from two pockets at the same time, these two objects. They look like they're just balls. They're small gems or rocks or something like that. And you almost kind of can feel this like strange like reverberation as he draws them out. When you look at them, it's like they're not glowing or anything, but they just kind of have this weird presence to them. He kind of steps forward and says that, you know, they fit, each of them would fit into a hand. He steps forward and he says, "These are listening stones." He kind of holds one out so you can like see it. It's kind of a little bit like obsidian, but it's got all these sort of spiral carvings in it. And yeah, it just has this strange feel when you look at it. He says,
"Seeing as we must leave for a little while, we are thinking maybe what we could do is leave these with you and let you have a think about what you would like to do. If you do agree to help us, to form an alliance with us against these tyrannical despots that are the swine, then perhaps you could demonstrate your willingness to ally with us by doing us a little favor. If you could place one of these listening stones into the office of the Epitropos, and another into perhaps a barracks or maybe the home of a Lexitor or someone important, then that would show that you are interested in joining with us. Will you take these? You can make the decision later.
Yes.
Blakey will step forward and will offer to take them.
He sort of looks up at you as he hands them to you. He says,
When you place these in the location where you think they will not be discovered, you need only whisper the following phrase.
and he'll say this kind of arcane phrase to you.
That will activate them.
He takes a step back and kind of looks over at the female heron and nods. She kind of turns back to you and just kind of stares at you. Her eyes darting between your faces.
Does she... What is my feeling when I look at her?
You can give me a perception check as well.
Okay.
Or for her as well.
Ooh.
She looks pretty intimidating. She looks like a powerful warrior. Like she's seen many battles. You can see scars on her body, maybe on her face. She doesn't appear to be afraid, even being this close to you now, even while some of the other heron are kind of much more wary. And she's just staring into all of your eyes directly, like she's just trying to judge you and assess you. You don't notice anything about her that would lead you to think that she's trying to be deceptive or something like that, or that she has ill intentions.
Well, yes, I think the least we could do is to take these and to think about it, and you will either know when it's done or know what our decision is when it's not done. But my hopes are high. And I'll just stand there and nod at them. Maybe catching a glance at the tough warrior heron at the back. Just, seeing that she looks quite strong and useful, and these guys definitely seem like they're more of an ally rather than the Suskin. They at least are doing something,
Would be good to know more about them.
Wait, I wanna emerge from the from the brush.
Multiple Rabbitfolk are kind of step back.
It's okay. Just flashing my sexy hand wraps. I see them sort of pass the orb, and I sort of go towards who took the orbs, the spirally stone. Sorry,
Blakey.
I said I'm kind of a bit suspicious of them, given that the sensation around them, and then sort of the unfamiliar nature of it, and I want to tell them to whisper, to say the activation word right now, so I can see what happens. Do they speak this? Do they speak the pig folk language?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you say this audibly?
Yeah. I don't say all of that audibly. Like just in a monologue of like, yeah, I'm pretty suspicious of you guys in this stone. I just say like, hey, can we activate that stone right here, right now? I want to see what happens. For confirmation, just to know if I've done it right.
Good point.
Yeah, I think the wizard will kind of whisper once again or talk once again in their language to the female heron, and then look back to you and just kind of nod.
I guess I say the word. Would I have overheard the words that he whispered? The activation words?
Probably not from where you were standing.
Yeah, I guess like, hey Blakey, you want to activate him?
Sure. Blakey whispers the arcane words.
And we blow up and die.
That's just like a grenade.
Really that's his whole motivation. Like I'm like, is this a trap? Are we gonna like blow ourselves up when you activate this?
When you whisper, what you can only describe as a ripple passes out in all directions from the stone that you whisper to. It makes like very little, doesn't make really any noise. It has very little impact, but just for a brief second, you just kind of see this field sort of pass through everything around you.
Okay. Good to know. I'll have to do it when the Epitrobos's back is turned. Sorry,
if you whisper, I will take this and
I'm trying to like think of a different term than reset. Reset sounds really like anachronistic to me.
Recharge.
Yeah.
I will recharge this listening stone out of earshot, if you don't mind.
He kind of holds out his hand to take the stone back from you.
Wait, if it's activated right now, why don't we just walk with it, activated at all times? We just record everything we say constantly.
When you activate it, we will know that it has been done. Well, I suppose we will hear...
Just to save you the trouble.
We will hear the sounds of... Yes. Will you wish to leave it on while you walk around? We will be able to hear everything that you say and do.
As long as you don't judge us.
you can recharge it. That'd be good.
Are you friends with Anurans?
No.
You'll be listening to my stomach grumbling for the next couple of days. It could be quite annoying.
Yeah, right. Recharge it. You could do what you gotta do.
He kind of takes a step away with this stone, turns his back for a moment and sort of lifts his staff slightly. You hear him kind of mumble some more words, and this same kind of ripple, like field, is like withdrawn back into the stone. And then he'll pass it back to you.
Okay. Blakey takes it, puts it into his back.
He turns to you, Oscar, and says,
Beautiful bird that you have there. Did you train her yourself?
Thank you. Yes, I did. Yes, this is Carrie. She's a gorgeous girl.
May I?
He'll kind of like reach up to like pat her.
She is her own being, but you may attempt. And I'll sort of, whisper to Carrie. I'm like, you're safe, but be wary. And like, let Carrie like hop onto the ground in front of me.
He will kind of kneel down and sort of give her a pat. Sort of stands up slowly again and says,
do you mind if I give Carrie a tag so that she can hear me? It will not harm her, but it will allow me to alert you to our presence.
So he finds you again?
Yes.
I'll allow it. That's okay.
He kind of...
It won't hurt, Carrie?
No, not at all. It is a gift, if anything.
Okay.
He'll kind of kneel back down again and maybe he like whistles like, and these kind of like kind of sparkling like air molecules kind of fly around Carrie and then kind of settle around like one of her legs or something. Kind of like this small ring like glows around her leg for a moment, like, and then disappears. So there's like no trace of it. He stands up again and steps back.
Before we leave, I believe it would be rude of us to leave without knowing each other's names. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Blakey, and I hail from the High Tree tribe. He'll
Blakey.
hold out his hand.
He will hold out his hand as well and say, "You are absolutely right. Very rude of me."
He shakes your hand and says,
"My name is Ruveus. Ruveus Findel."
Pleasure to meet you, Ruveus. I truly hope that we can work together.
I'm just laughing at
I think we have a lot in common.
He points to this beautiful, striking, powerful Rabbitfolk and says,
"This is Aurora Renee. She is a leader."
She nods
What
to
up?
everyone.
What's up?
It's his short ears. He is a master warrior. Saved my life many times.
We're all friends here. We're all... Blakey saved my life more than once. Yeah, look, I'm not a big fan of the Sorens. So, I don't know, let's see what happens.
The Saurus.
Suskin, I don't know why I'm saying Sorens. Sorry. I am a big fan of the Sorens, yeah. Well, this just this one in particular one that I actually know. But the Suskins, yeah. And I love bacon, so I'm pretty hungry. I know you guys are herbivores, you bunnies. Fair enough. I won't eat you, even though you're tasty. You're tasty.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you.
He looks like a little bit kind of taken aback by your approach to interacting with him. He like turns to Aurora and kind of like says a couple of things in their language again, and she sort of like raises an eyebrow.
Does she not speak our language?
She doesn't seem to.
Oh, that's gonna make things. I don't say that.
Well,
Yeah.
nice.
Respectfully, of course.
Can I ask, out of character, I haven't watched all the episodes yet. When were the fields burnt down? And was that within the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, that was within. That was only like maybe a week ago.
So they might have seen who did it.
Oh, we know who did that.
Oh, you know who did it. Okay, cool.
Wasn't that
The
the...
Romarians?
Oh, no, we're pretty sure it was the Romarians. Sorry, I was getting them mixed up with the Anurans, but they kidnapped... kidnapped some people.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not certain, but we're pretty sure the Romarians did the fires.
So it definitely wasn't the Heron?
Well,
Well,
Ooh. Okay, cool.
It's a good question, though.
oh, we should ask them about the Romarians.
Mm.
We
Yeah.
should ask him if they saw who set fire to the fields.
Yeah. I mean, how many villages? Are there many villages of Romarians nearby,
No,
or just
I think
the one?
just the one.
Okay. Yeah, ask away.
Now, seeing as we are doing you a favor with these listening orbs, I'm wondering if you could maybe help us with a couple of questions.
Okay, of course.
So there's a nearby village of Romarians to the east. Are you familiar with them?
Yes. That is the village of Fellhorn.
Fellhorn.
Would they also be welcome in the Ghostville?
We have no particular desire to banish anyone from the Ghostvale, aside from the insectoids and the tree spawn.
Hmm.
But,
And the
yes,
Suskin.
Yes, and the Suskin.
Okay.
We do not exactly have a positive relationship with the Romarians. We keep our distance. We do know that they are allied with the Pangoli. Also, a warlike people who we do not interact with all that much.
And they are also native to these lands? The Pangoli? Romarians?
Yes. They have been here for much longer than the Suskin.
They seem to be not unfriendly to the Suskin, the Pangoli. I've heard of them aiding them before when they went to fight the beaver folk. Are they your allies, the beaver folk?
Perhaps that is something we should not discuss at great lengths. We have no problems with the beaver folk.
Okay. Why don't you just start a big coalition?
You mentioned you'd been keeping an eye on us for a little while now, so you would have seen, obviously, the misery that's befallen upon us with, our farms burning and our mines being attacked and destroyed. I don't suppose you have any information about that, or did you see anything that would help us?
He kind of furrows his brow and his nose twitches, takes a step back and kind of says a few more things in his language to Aurora. She sort of looks at you uncomfortably, turns back to him. They sort of have a bit of an exchange. Like, maybe they're each trying to convince the other of something. Goes on for a little while. You can see there are other herons standing around that kind of look also uncomfortable. They're sort of looking between themselves. Finally, they seem to resolve this discussion, and Ruveus steps forward again. He says,
If we are going to proceed, we will need to be honest with one another, and so I will tell you the truth of the matter. I hope you can understand that we are in a very difficult situation. The swine are killing our people, and we have for some time been unable to stop them. We have lost many of our outposts, many of our smaller towns. All of us have had to go back into hiding. We've been forced to take some drastic measures. As I mentioned, one of us met 4 of your warriors 3 months ago, and they saved one of us. and we came to understand that you might be reasoned with. But unfortunately, that does not change the fact that you were building the swine a very large hill fort. And so, it was us who burned your crops.
Oh!
To starve the Suscan out. You must understand, these are our lands. This is our forest. And we know you are refugees from another land. But it was a difficult decision for us to make, and we hoped that it would weaken the position of the Suscan there. We were worried that they were going to bring in a lot more soldiers into that fort, and that it would become a very strategic position for them indeed. As we said, we would like to offer you an allegiance with us, an alliance with us, and we would let you live here in peace and freedom in the Ghost Vale. And we also deeply apologize for the difficulty that this has caused your people. But ally with us against the oppressive swine, and in time, we will all be able to live in the Ghost Vale freely, as it was once long ago, free from these tyrants. And we will help you to feed the people of your hill fort as well, and ensure that none of you go hungry in the winter. If you agree to help us.
It's quite the revelation. I feel, well, thank you for telling us, but this is something that we need time to consider.
I want to know how you're going to feed us all in the winter. What if we haven't expelled the Suscan by that point? Are you going to siphon us? Are you going to smuggle us in some supplies? I need an assurance that the Asharan people, I think we all need assurance that the Asharan people are going to be okay.
Well, there'll be plenty of pork around, that's for sure.
Yeah. We might need some more salt.
Yeah.
It is true that it would be somewhat difficult to deal with this matter while the Suscan yet remain in your village. We do have our ways of transporting goods through the forest unseen. You would have to... I'm afraid you would have to accept it at that, for I cannot say more about our secrets.
Okay. Because it's looking pretty uncertain under the Suscan reign, but if you can give us something that's better than that, as I said, a bit of certainty while we just get hemorrhaging food with the Suscan, sure. I'm feeling pretty positive about this. And it's not because you're really hot, bunny lady.
She's just kind of still like staring at everyone. And when you sort of point at her and say that, she just, turns to you and just kind of stares at you, but she doesn't understand what you're saying. So you just get no response, no reaction.
She's just this like murderous sociopath. Like all she knows is how to kill people. Oh, okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm pretty positive, but it's up to you. Team. Go team.
Ruveus says,
do you know the village of Verdalade?
Yes.
We could also... Well, it is a very long way.
he turns back to you, Oscar, and says,
I am able to draw attention from your bird, Carrie, and she is also able to call for me, as long as I am reasonably near. We can communicate in this way. We must go and deal with something urgent, but we will be back. Or at least, some of our number will return shortly, probably in a few days. If you help us, if you demonstrate that you would be interested in forming an alliance with us by activating these listening stones, then we will give you more information about how we might help you. But perhaps we could meet in Verdalade or somewhere nearby where it is safe. But as I said, we have means of transporting goods through the forest. I think that we could work out a way of doing this that would be safe for all involved.
Very well. Well, as we mentioned before, we'll take your message to the council. Yes, despite our own personal beliefs on what should be done, it'll be a group decision. If we decide to proceed, you'll know the rods will be activated and placed in positions where you'll be able to overhear the Suscan speak.
Very good. Be careful of who you tell.
He will sort of nod to the female heron and they begin to withdraw. We're going to say something, Oscar?
I did have one last question before you go, and then we'll be on our way.
Yes, hold on a minute.
And I appreciate the honesty about the farms. And I understand the reasoning, and don't hold any ill thoughts about it. No one was physically harmed. It was just the farms. But I need to know as well, is we had a stockpile of treasure and currency. I would appreciate any honesty about this. You mentioned you have ways to travel goods, which makes me think that a large stockpile of goods may have been taken. Does that sound familiar at all?
No, we did not rob you. Only burn the farms.
Okay. Can I roll anything to see if he's telling the truth about that?
Yeah, give me a perception check. You have no reason to disbelieve him. You don't notice anything.
Okay. Very well.
Oh, I was muted. Thanks, good. Sorry. I have one final question.
Of
Just
course.
quickly. Well, have you seen the gremlins? Do you know what these gremlins are? Where are they? Where are they?
Which gremlins?
That's just a colloquialism, I think. They come in and they break our houses and steal our stuff.
I see. There are many Fae who come and go in the Ghost Vale.
That's right, Faye. Yes.
I
Okay.
cannot say I have seen these particular gremlins that you speak of.
That's all right. That's so good. Just needed to check if you had any leads.
No, I'm afraid not. But I am sorry to hear that you finding yourselves at odds with gremlins. They are nasty, annoying folk. If that will be all, we should be on our
Yes.
way. We have lingered too long.
He'll kind of turn and say some more things in Heron, and they'll kind of back away, and they begin to sort of walk off. Aurora Renee kind of looks over her shoulder once as they're leaving and winks at Shortius.
I'm like, whoa. Oh god, my heart shoots out of my
The short is blushing. Do we see a blush?
Yeah. How do animals blush?
Then they disappear into the forest like they were never there.
Wow.
But there's just this faint trace of perfume.
yes. Yeah. I'm just like, whoa, just sort of trailing the scent to the bushes.
Yeah, like nobody else could smell it. Like, it's just...
Just me. Like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, smells nice. Yeah.
But make sure you put the 2 listening stones in your inventories.
No worries.
They weigh 3 bulk each. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn.
Massive ball.
Like shot puts.
I'll chuck them in mine.
You just walk into the Epitrop's office with this this massive rock, just like what are you doing with that?
Yeah, just drop it, just goes through the floor. Like,
Got you a present. Turn around for a sec.
Oh
yeah.
2.
Hey, can you? Never mind.
what?
I was gonna say, because this who is it? It's like Bugs Bunny's girlfriend. Is that
Lola.
who? Yeah, Lola Bunny. That's right. She's a little bit vertical. She's a little bit portrait. Can you send us the circular one?
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this after the session. I should have listened to you when you said never mind.
I'm just looking at her boobs. That's all I've got. Like,
Perfectly positioned. What weight were the stones?
Just negligible. Just nothing.
Good, because I couldn't work out how to make it. All right, done.
Excellent. Let's do a level up for Blakey.
Ooh, yeah.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just gonna.
Oh, you're on mute.
I'll just be over here for a minute. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
still listening.
All right.
Okay.
So, Blakey, how did you develop your new skills and abilities?
Right. So I've incorporated the 5 days of downtime into the reason for upgrading. It sort of made sense at the time.
Oh yeah.
So I'll also say for the first time since fleeing the High Tree tribe, the tight coil in Blakey's chest has started to loosen. And the rhythm of Ashara, the steady meals, the hard work, and the deep sleep has started to rebuild him. His strength returns to his limbs, his clarity sharpens his mind, and most of all, he's grateful to Ashara, grateful to its people, grateful to its heroes who've given him a purpose again. And he decides to work hard to pay them back. So he throws his strength into physical labor, helping Ubla and his team, carry timber for the wall. He helps the team starting to fill in the hole. And on the third day, actually meets with Brond, if they're in town, and offers to spar with the new recruits. And it's by watching the recruits drill and studying their every movement, the timing, the control, the brutality beneath the discipline, that he joins them, and something clicks. Instinct takes over, and he, in a blur of motion, he locks onto an opponent and drags them off balance. And thus, a new technique has been born called combat grab. So,
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the new skills that I've developed. On the fourth day, Blakey wakes with ghosts of a memory in his mind. As a child, he watched in awe as the tribe's shaman turned leaves and roots into life-saving miracles. The scent of crushed herbs lingers as he wakes, and the memory ignites something within him. He seeks out Xirkula and requests that she introduces him to Vitalascus. They spend the day discussing the healing techniques of the High Tree tribe. It's through this exchange of knowledge and with the help of Vitilarcus filling in the blanks that Blakey learns a new skill called natural medicine. All that means is when I attempt to, heal wounds or something? I can use treat wounds, yeah. I can use the natural skill, nature skill, to roll instead of medicine.
Nice.
It could be useful at some point. He then humbly requests to borrow whatever worn second-hand tools Vitilarcus can spare. Blakey vanishes into the wild edges of the village and gathers 2 elements from the forest and riverbank. He hands these to Xirkula with thanks for the introduction.
Ooh, thank you.
So, Xirkula, you can add 2 elements to help you produce a potion.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'll explain these elements. My rules for crafting and foraging and such are different from Pathfinder. Surprise, surprise. They're kind of incorporated into the questing a little bit more, rather than just being about like, I pay X gold and make X thing. So there actually is no monetary cost for crafting, but you have to find the materials in-game. So materials are sort of like abstracted in the form of what I call elements. And so elements are roughly associated with like different magic schools in D&D. And they can be found in different places. So like in the forest you would find like maybe elements that are sort of related to like enchantment and healing, and this kind of thing. And you can use elements to make items that like feel like they would be associated with that kind of an element. So like in the forest, if you find like some kind of healing type element, you can use that to like make like healing potions, for example. You can also gather elements from monsters that you slay, and then during your active shift or your work shift, like during the hexcrawl. Oh goodness. When you're not traveling during the hexcrawl, you can forage for elements, and you can find like a small amount of them. If you want to find like a large amount, then you need to find sources with like high yield. So that would be like special locations and like hidden monsters and this sort of thing. So you'd need to like ask around for that kind of information. You can also just try to extract elements from monsters after you kill them and see what you get. But yeah, once you have enough elements, you can craft things during your downtime, and that would give you like permanent, not just consumables, but also like magic items and things. This works differently from the way that the chirurgeon works, just because like the crafting of the chirurgeon is like it's sort of integrated into the character. So I kind of had to make an exception for it. But yeah, so that's basically how that works. If that made sense.
With that, can I, because me as like someone who doesn't have that, can I still find elements for other people?
Yeah, and you can craft as well.
Oh right, I have my crafting's absolute garbage, so.
Yeah, I mean it would just require the right tools. Also, in order to forage or to like cut organs out of monsters, you would probably need some kind of tool. But yeah, you can do that as well.
Oh, sick.
Very cool.
So in this case, if you want to kind of find 2 of these elements for Xirkula, then Xirkula, maybe if you want to have a think about like, I just said to Ben that we would just like leave it open, and then you can like have a think about what you might want to make. And then, as long as it's like a forest element or a water element, because you're also near like the Andavega River, then you should be able to make it. So you can make like a healing potion with 3 elements.
Sweet. Okay. What can I make with 2 elements?
Nothing.
Okay, maybe I'll save up for some healing.
Okay, cool. So
sense.
maybe then, if you want to put them in your inventory as probably evocation elements.
Oh, okay.
2 evocation elements. And we can just like kind of imagine that these are, like mushrooms or something like that. Some sort of
Bark,
like
leaves, flowers.
Yeah, like magical vines that you found somewhere, that sort of thing.
Cool.
Thank you.
No worries.
But yeah, what is Blakey's primary objective or desire at the moment?
So, after spending so much time with the Asharans, his objective is to assist them and repay their kindness, and for reasons that will, be obvious soon. He certainly appreciates that more than anything, but also to build upon his strength, so that one day he may return to the High Tree tribe.
And is he undergoing any changes at the moment, or do you want to change any of his adjectives?
Not really. He's still quite protective and fearless by just his natural nature is being protective and fearless. But he also has a hunger, more than just for food, but also to prove himself and restore his honor.
All right. And does he? Is there anything on his mind at the moment? Does he do anything or say anything to anyone or anything like that?
So yeah, I think after possibly even the 5th day, I imagine we're all sitting around a bonfire, and this he's starting to feel quite guilty about not sharing all the details of his past, and so he does mention, look, he wasn't sure if I could trust you all at first, and then to be honest, I just didn't want to confront it. But look, I believe that I can, now that we've battled, we are brothers in arms, as Shortiers would say. I must tell you, when my father died, my brother was named chief. Traditionally, the chief's responsibility were to protect our people from jungle horrors and rival clans and the grasping interest of outsiders. However, Stelio used his new position for personal gain, rather than from the benefit of our people. He became fixated on earning the favor of the Suscan. The silk-tongued benefactors arrived with brass weapons, coins, and promises. The truth is that their gifts came with chains, and Stelio, my brother, accepted them greedily, and so we were conquered without even putting up a fight. He began enforcing their will, overseeing punishments that broke bodies and spirits, and I could no longer watch my people ground into tools for my brother's ambition. So I invoked the old right, and I challenged him to the death for the right to rule. We fought before the village, before our ancestors, before the watching jungle. Regrettably, I lost.
Oh.
By our ways, Stelio should have granted me an honorable death. One that would have reunited me with my forebears and let my name be spoken without shame. Instead, he spitefully denied me a clean death. He spared me out of cruelty, declared me unworthy of my ancestors' embrace, and made my defeat into a spectacle, meant to warn anyone who still remembered what honor looked like. He branded my forearm with the symbol of the exiled. I left the tribe feeling ashamed and set out alone. But I'm now free to travel the world as a blade that will not break, to test myself against monsters, mercenaries, tyrants, and anything else that bleeds. Every challenge is a lesson, Every scar is a vow. One day, I will return to the High Tree tribe. One day, I will face my brother, strong enough to end his tyranny, and wise enough to save my people from what he has become.
Yes, I like it. I like it.
And so you kind of tell everyone that, like, while you're still in Ashara, like before you, before
Just
you
before
leave.
we leave.
All right.
Oh wait, you can't hear Alex. You have to fiddle with it again. It's doing that thing.
Alex is in shock.
Not
Lost for words.
Still not working. All right. So as the heron depart, you can continue walking up this sort of rocky, forested slopes to the north. Do you do anything in particular while you're traveling?
What was I doing before? Last
Sniffing the
week?
trees.
Sniffing the trees.
I should
I'm
note
gonna
down default hexcrawl activities.
Oh, it sounds like you're underwater.
No, it's just kind of like, it's sort of slightly working, slightly, it sounds, yeah.
I should have noted down what I was doing. Did I?
That's alright. Yep.
Can I hand out some of these potions?
Yeah.
They're in the stash. There's 3 numbing tonics and 3 elixirs of life. To 3 of you guys. And there's also a cheater's elixir, which is good for gaining 5 feet of movement.
Nice.
For a minute. So anyone who wants that can have it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry. Thanks, Depth of the Potion sounds sick as. I just quickly wanted to say, after Blakey, you gave us that epic story. Oscar just wanted to say, our symbol's meaning is whatever you give it yourself. And I'll grab your arm and I'll say, this symbol is not one of exile, it's one of bravery and honor. You should wear it with pride.
I do, Oscar, but thank you. It's a constant reminder of my reason for challenging myself on a daily basis.
We'll always be here to back you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here for you.
Well, I feel accepted truly for the first time, possibly in my life. Thank you, each and every one of you.
Oh.
Damn, brother. We should, maybe you should have... sorry, perhaps I should ask, was there any dissidents before you left? Did you have any supporters in your challenging?
I tried to remind the people of the life we lived before the Suskin took over. I suspect the reason my brother fought so valiantly was because I had started to sway many of them to my belief that we were better off before they were in our lives.
Yeah.
And that truly we should have fought. If they had fought us and won, then they proved themselves to be the stronger. But we just rolled over and showed our bellies, and that absolutely disgusts me.
Yeah. Could come in handy in the future. Assuming we do this thing for the heron.
They have an interesting proposition.
They do.
But Ashara is not my village, and it'll be up to the people to decide what they choose to do.
It's going to be a delicate scenario, I think.
So I'll take an elixir of life. What does the numbing tonic do?
Oh, so when I throw my potions, they do splash damage. So the numbing tonic will slightly protect from that a little bit.
Okay, very cool. All right.
Have you got one of those shorties? Have you got a numbing tonic?
Yeah. I took one of both.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll take
so
the
did
last
I.
one in there.
No, I don't need that cheetah potion as well. Someone else should, because I can already move 40.
Mm.
How many potions can you have? Like, is there a category? You can have like a tonic, an elixir, or can you just have like juiced up on everything at once?
I don't know of a limit.
I didn't even.
But do
I
they
didn't-
categorize it like you can have one elixir, one tonic, or
Yeah, not that I know of. Although I know you can only have like buffs don't stack and that sort of thing.
right?
But yeah, I mean, if they're like some kind of specific like descriptive thing, I don't see why it wouldn't. Maybe we can look it up. But yeah,
Yeah, having a look.
I'd quite like the cheetah's elixir. Oscar, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks, man. Might help getting to Wawa as quickly as possible.
And everyone's got an elixir of life on them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, I'll grab that one.
Thanks, man. All right. With that said, Blakey is going to return to a position of protection. He's got his shield raised again, scanning the forest either side of him, completely aware that just moments ago we were taken unaware.
all right. Okay, so you can continue trekking to the north. Thankfully, nothing else happens. No one else comes out of the trees. No more squawks from Carrie. And you can sort of reach the crest of these hills and come into this clearing again. You begin to see larger stones and rocks, things that look like they were made by intelligent beings or sentient beings. And I always forget the word. Not sentient, sapient. That's the word I wanted. Yeah, you reach the crest of this hill and you can see once again. You look out onto the ruined ophidian city and you see the ziggurat in the distance with these tall hills behind it.
All right, and everyone, the plan, are we going to head up the top first this time? Or fight Wawa at our strongest? Although that belt from the chief might come in handy.
Yes, that's true.
That's right.
We take out the leader first, and Wawa won't have backup.
Yes.
Right.
If we are overwhelmed by numbers, we may be running for our lives once again.
It's alright, we can just come back.
Right.
Just a war of attrition. Just chip away.
I think, yes, some potions you can have multiple, and they will not be. They will work.
Like overridden. Oh yeah, I think you can have as many as you want.
Yeah,
As many
But
effects
not-
simultaneously.
Yes, but not repeats of the same potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Just go crazy. Just guzzle them all.
Should we use that hidden entrance that we discovered again as our means of entrance? We don't know if they know that we know where that is.
Yes, and it was pretty well hidden. I
mean, the one
don't.
where we.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that one. We went under.
But it was in
Yeah.
the ruins, and we went through the dark passage and came out where there was a giant toad.
It's true. I mean, we did kill people in every sort of checkpoint along the way. They might know that we know. Just
That's true.
a trail of corpses. That's if they've even gone down
yeah.
there.
Been 5
should be
days,
careful.
maybe, yeah. Mm.
True. We should be careful regardless. We could check that way to see if they've replenished patrols, and if they haven't, that's a really good sign.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're dwindling in
should.
number.
Yeah, I guess when you bring that up, we did leave a trail of corpses the way we came in, so they would know that we know.
But from memory, the front door that we ran out of was barricaded, right? They had. It looks like they were expecting company to enter from that direction.
I think
Yeah.
the main stairs.
That's the way we ran on our way out, yeah.
Okay.
And it was all trapped that we ended up removing the traps.
Mm.
But they'll probably re-trap it.
Okay. Slow and steady then.
Yeah.
Also, before I forget, everyone should have 15 XP for speaking with the heron, and in particular finding out that it was they who burned the Sharon farms.
Excellent.
Oh, so it's been that's right. It's been 5 days since we left and came back, right? We had the downtime. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we should definitely be careful. And hope that Wawa isn't just manifested now, just stomping around the temple. Laughing.
His manifested feet. Oh my god.
It's just
A
still
full
this
lower
big
body.
sphere, but there's just feet. He's like,
Just thinking skinny frog legs that come out of this massive sphere.
yeah. It just looks super corny. It's
But he's got 100 feet of movement because he's so massive.
no, he's only got 2 feet.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. It's
sorry.
a...
Sorry.
What are they called from Mario?
Goomba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we know their weakness, everyone. We have to jump on their head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so our strategy is slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
So
We're
you're
moving
kind
slow.
of standing
Surely has to
at
think about that for a sec.
at the forest edge, looking into these ruins. Describe how you enter these ruins, or where you go, or what you do, or how you approach this situation.
Definitely, maybe get Carrie to sort of do a little flyby to see if she can see any patrols or anything before we step into the sort of the area of the ruined city.
Yes, so
What time of day is it as well?
It's probably by now, I think. Let me see. You were slowed down a bit by the floods. and then you interacted with these heron and stuff. I think it's probably sometime before, around like 11 in the morning.
Right. And from the last time we were here, did we notice that they all went to bed at a specific time?
Yeah, you think they are nocturnal.
Right. So now could be
Like
the
midnight
perfect
for
time.
them.
Perfect.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, Carrie.
Carrie.
I want you to fly up to this tree above us, and then from there, just act casual. Fly over there. Count them up in your head, then fly back and squawk to me how many times you see a Nurin.
Alright, she will do that. She'll kind of like launch up to the tree and then jump off into the air from there and kind of fly further up, and like you see her sort of, she grows like small in the sky as she like circles this whole ruined city. She kind of flies around the ziggurat for a while and maybe swoops down a little bit to kind of get a closer look at some of these ruins. Takes like a couple of turns before she returns to you and lands on your arm. And she just kind of like looks at you and like cocks her head and doesn't make a noise.
Very good. Very good, Carrie. I'll give her a little bit of dried meat that I got. Guys, there's no one around.
Make sure you remove a ration. I'm just kidding, it's okay.
Okay, I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
1/10 of a ration.
One-tenth of the ration is gone.
Good.
That's a good sign.
Yes.
That's
We can approach, maybe keeping an eye out for those nasty bow traps they like to set up.
Anything.
Shorties, you've got experience with those. You took one down yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, they were pretty simple. Just take out the arrow. You're good to go.
Maybe we send the rogue.
Definitely gonna go
What's Vario doing?
Delthian.
We probably can't do that because if something happens to him, he's not.
Oh yeah.
Shorties, maybe you and I are quite sneaky.
Let's do it. Let's pathfind stealthily.
So
shit.
just the two of you split off from the rest of the group?
Yeah, and I'll stay behind and protect Xirkula.
Just plot an untrapped route towards the hole. We go into the hole.
You mean
Yeah,
like
Secret entrance.
the secret, like the entrance to the passage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way we went last time.
Yeah. Let's do
And
that.
what does Blakey and Xirkula do while you're scouting ahead?
Ooh.
Ooh. I mean, definitely very quiet.
Yeah. Scanning, listening for noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching them, watching their progress.
Okay,
Talking to Vario.
It's very quiet today. So Oscar and Shorty, as you begin moving through these ruins, some of them mostly just kind of big like grey blocks and broken rubble, few plants growing here and there, but mostly it's pretty barren. There's still this kind of wind blowing through here. There's like, it's a fairly like overcast day. You can hear like more birds in the sky occasionally, just maybe like a flock of birds just kind of flies over. You don't see any movement or anything like that as you begin headed towards the ziggurat. Are you going to try to sort of move around to the right or to the left, or do you just go straight towards it, or how do you approach?
Just thinking, last time we came here, we pretty much circled the ziggurat because we were following that patrol around.
Yeah.
But there's no patrol this time, so maybe I say to Shorties, I think before we go any further, it looks pretty clear. Maybe we should get the others and approach together. What do you think?
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
I'll signal to Carrie to fly over and just fly over to them and then fly over back to us.
Okay.
As a sign to come on, follow Carrie.
Okay. We'll scurry over quietly.
Yep. Blakey moves quietly through, trying to remain as hidden as possible.
Yeah, give me a stealth check, anyone that's moving quietly through here.
Okay. Oh. Nice.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
And so, yeah, where do you go?
Alright guys. There's no one around. I think we're good to go towards that tunnel we went through.
Okay.
Yep.
You can slowly make your way around the right side of the ziggurat, kind of retracing the previous path that you took, kind of ducking behind these stones and collapsed buildings. You are able to make it there without any incident. You see once again what looks like a giant snake skeleton lying amongst the rubble. Or did Shorty move it? No, it's too big to.
I took a bone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have that anymore.
I don't think you ended up taking it because I think it was heavy.
Oh, right.
But yeah, you see that lying there, and you recognize up ahead this kind of hollowed out building where you remember if you go around the back, you can sort of walk in and descend into this cryptoporticus that leads in the back way. So you creep over to that building and you sort of carefully sneak around the wall, keeping your ears out and your eyes out. You don't see any movement or hear anything. You look up onto the walls of the ziggurat, up on the first level to see if there's anyone peering down, or the second level. You don't see anything like that. So you kind of follow this wall around and you creep into this building. And you can see, maybe you do see around here some evidence of the previous battle that you had. You hid these corpses, but that you can, maybe if you're hiding yourselves, you do actually, maybe one of you at one point is whoa, you kind of accidentally sort of stumble into this rotting Anuran corpse. Probably smells around here as well. Maybe actually some of these birds that you saw flying over, maybe there's other carrion kind of chopping away at one of these corpses. You can sneak into this building, and see this passageway leading down. There's kind of some scraps of clothes and a bit of rubbish here, but not much else. And you can creep in. Nothing comes out of the tunnel. You don't see anything around. You begin moving through there. It's pretty dark in there, but it's just light enough that you can see. But once you get down to the level of this tunnel and look in, you see that it is pitch black ahead of you. Previously, you could see lights up ahead, but now it's just dark.
Are there any unlit braziers or torches on the walls or anything like that?
There's
that
no
the Inurians would have used for light?
There's no braziers. Well, actually, yeah, maybe there is a brazier in this building. That sounds about right, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't see any torches.
No torches. Okay.
If I remember correctly, the tunnel we were coming through, we lit a torch, and then it wasn't far until we saw through the cracks of these big double doors. We saw an Anurin's with a light source there, and that's when we cut our torches and proceeded through the dark because we had the light from their torches. But
Well,
I guess
I actually realized that you hadn't needed those torches because it's not that long of a tunnel, so that's what so you actually would have been able to see through the tunnel without torches, but this time that's not the case. It is pitch black in there.
Pitch black. Okay. Looks like we're gonna need to light a torch here. That's a good sign. Everyone's around.
It might be a bad sign.
Be ready.
When we arrived last time, it was just them, and they had torches going. So
It's true. Let's hope they're not trying to ambush us down here or something.
Who lights the torch?
I can light a torch. I've got 9.
We'll keep an ear out for ambushes.
You spark up this torch and you begin to walk along this tunnel. You don't have to walk very far. Shorty is listening out for sounds. You don't hear anything. But very soon the light of your torch illuminates the 2 bronze doors, which are now closed. The bronze double doors are closed at the end of the tunnel.
Right. There's no eerie blue light coming out of going between the doors, underneath the doors, perhaps?
If you walk right up to the doors and try to kind of peer through the gaps below them and between them, you don't see anything. No eerie blue light.
Right.
I'm just remembering last time we were here. There was a way to lock it from the inside with a bar across through the handles.
That's right.
I guess if we give it a bit of a lean on the door, is it open or is it jammed shut?
When you lean on it, it doesn't budge.
Oh, we can't hear.
What?
No. Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say, Adrian?
When you lean on it, it doesn't budge. Did anyone else have trouble hearing me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your mouth. I saw your mouth move. I didn't hear anything.
Oh. Strange.
It was weird. It was just that one bit.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, when you lean on it, it doesn't budge.
I see. Well, guess we're going in the front door then.
Yeah, it would be too noisy to try and knock this door down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go the other way.
Okay.
All right. You leave this tunnel.
Yep.
Do you put out the torch?
Yeah, I guess we're on our way back out towards the light. So I will turn out the torch.
Remember, once you put the torch out, it's kind of expended.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're heading out, so maybe I'll keep it running until we're towards the end of the tunnel and we get the light from the outside.
You can do that.
Yep.
And you can head back into the ruins. What do you do?
Well, that's one entrance way. I guess we have to try to go up the main way. That's the only other way that we know. Unless
we look around for another
entrance. I think Blakey, being conscious of there being patrols once before, will just scour the tree line for movement, but also for potential tracks. You know, if there's a steady regimen of people walking around, they'll tend to leave a visible sign.
Yeah, give me a perception check if you
anything
want to
like
look for
that?
tracks.
Perception. Roll. 13.
You see a number of tracks around, but it's hard to. There are all kinds of scuffle marks and footprints from various creatures. Some tracks that you think are definitely frog folk, but they're kind of walking all around. It's hard for you to. You're not really sure if you can infer much from it.
Okay.
But you don't see anyone around.
Sorry.
Let's Xirkula, I think that's a good idea. I mean, looking through the front door, we may inevitably have to go that way, but if we can find one secret passageway, there may be a second. Perhaps let's continue to the right and around, see what we can find.
Yes, I will sort of feel along the ground, perhaps, for any loose pebble, soil.
Yeah, you don't find anything like that. You're kind of kicking at the ground, sort of tapping at it, bending down to sort of look around more carefully, run your hand through it. You don't see any evidence of that.
Is this as we're circling the ziggurat?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we were in the ziggurat, those like wells that we saw, like the rope, and we kicked Nurins down wells and stuff. Did those continue up? I remember one continued up, but we were quite low. Did those go to the sky?
You didn't see sky if you had a look up there.
I was thinking if there would be like a hole up on the ziggurat we could climb down into.
We did see that altar that had sky above it, on level 2 or something. It's we could get through a hole.
Was it?
Yeah, it was just a rectangle.
Do you mean from outside?
No, we were inside the ziggurat, and then it was
yeah,
some sort of thing.
Yeah, so where you fought the red-skinned champion frog, there was a fire pit there, and above that was like a smoke hole that you could see sky up above that, where there was that destroyed statue next to the two altars. Is that what you mean?
Must be.
I'm trying to think if there's another altar that had sky above it.
But yeah, it sounds like...
But yeah, in that case, there was two altars there and a broken statue. So yeah, you definitely saw sky from there.
We could go in through the smoke holes.
Good. Is it easy, do you think, as I look at the ziggurat, could we ascend the entire exterior of the ziggurat? Is that physically possible?
You think that the walls are very slightly sloped, and they have these regular holes in them. They're not windows, but they're probably for channeling water or something like that.
Sweat.
It looks like it would be. Yeah. It looks like it would be a bit of a difficult climb, but it doesn't look impossible.
All right. Let's go. SEAL Team 60s, motherfuckers. You never heard the story of the famous seal folks team sick? No.
Yeah, we met that seal folk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hero point. That's awesome.
That'd be sick. Just
Not very
come
good
down from the
climbers,
roof.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Keep those bombs ready. We can drop them on their heads.
Perhaps if we tie a rope around each other, just in case one of us falls, the rest of us may be able to assist.
Yeah.
Very good.
So Blakey will take his rope and just tie it around his waist and pass it back. And then once we're all tied together, we'll start climbing up the side of the ziggurat
What
towards
order
the chimney.
What order do you tie yourselves in?
I'll go first.
Mm.
And
I'll go second. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go third.
I'll go last because if all goes to shit and everyone's falling down, I can at least try to shimmy out and glide down to safety.
Alright, and keep in mind that my rules for falling are
Oh, shit.
extremely deadly.
I forgot
Wouldn't we
about
just
that.
like be sliding?
It's
Should
not
we have-
that sloped, but it is sloped enough that, yes, it's true. You don't think, looking at it, that you would just like... So yeah,
Who's the best climber? Maybe we should send one person up, see if there's a way to secure a rope
tie
to
a
up
rope.
there, and set it down to us.
I am quite good at climbing. I do have a climb speed.
Awesome.
Yeah. If you feel comfortable, I mean, worst case, I could try. I'm not that flash hot at climbing, but if I do slip and fall, at least I could just try to jump and spread my wings and glide down. It seems like it's a pro and con either way. Bit of a failsafe or more of a stronger climber.
You could both
Okay, Oscar. Let me try this first, and then if I fall down, you can heal me, and then you can try. Okay.
Okay.
alright, let's go on a 5-minute break.
Ah!
So, were you climbing up the right side or the left side of the ziggurat?
I guess we would have gone round the right, so probably about halfway past there. Like, maybe we can climb this thing.
Alright. So,
Do we have any potions that we have in our inventory that would help you?
We definitely do.
I don't have any on me.
Yeah, I don't think
Mine are
I
like fight
saw
ones.
anything. Yeah, all I've got is oil.
that's
They're all
alright.
fighting
That's alright.
juices.
Iskalia, you are able to climb up here with your climbing speed.
Fantastic.
Woo!
Woo!
Bit of Larkus. I had like a potion of the gecko and it lets
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
Oh.
right. I forgot. That would be so good. Okay,
Maybe
can I tie
I'll-
the rope anywhere?
Maybe I can actually add everyone else as well.
Oh, you know what?
Who wants to control Vario?
I'll control Vario.
All right.
Is this the exterior?
Oh. I don't know if this is going to affect anything, but Carrie's now a medium creature too. Bucky was noticeably small. Carrie is a little bit larger than Bucky.
All right.
Carrie, she's our size.
She's pretty, maybe on the smaller size of our size, but technically like a medium creature.
Yeah. Sick.
Just carry us up. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie can carry.
Carrie the carry. Yes. She's pretty damn strong too. God.
Ooh. Mm.
So yeah,
This might
Xirkula, you're able to
affect-
kind of like
yeah.
scamper up here. You can put your paws in some of these holes every now and then to prevent yourself from falling. You kind of like a couple of times sort of have to maybe your legs begin to go out beneath you. You lose some traction, but you manage to hold on and kind of climb up here, and you can pull yourself up onto this the side of this ziggurat. There are still a couple of levels above you. Let me just do something real quick. I want to do it like this. Yeah, so you can still kind of see this this pyramid tapering. I don't know if tapering is the right word, but tapering.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Up into the
Yeah.
heavens.
Yeah.
Above you. There's a couple of levels above you. And otherwise you are just on this like big landing at the top of the first level. It's about 20 feet to climb up here. So yeah, you're like 20 feet up. And you can see just over, just directly ahead of you that there seems to be some kind of opening here into this part of the building that is like kind of jutting out from the main wall. Otherwise, you can just see all around you the ruined Ophidian city lying quietly in the overcast afternoon. But you don't see anywhere where you can tie a rope.
No boulders, rocks, anything to weigh it down.
Nothing here.
Okay. I'm very quietly looking.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Stealthy. Oh dear.
All right.
Clink. Clank.
You're saying
Just
it really
calls out.
loudly?
Murmuring to yourself like, oh, where is it? Where's some...
Where is this? Okay, I don't want to get too far out of here, but can I wedge the rope between some of these tiles, or on at the edge of the wall?
Yeah, they would be like a kind of a like a wall. And this is a pretty old building. Is there a wall actually? I'm trying to think if there actually is going to be like
A parapet or something.
yeah. I actually I think there's a very low wall. Maybe it kind of comes up to, or would come up to your waist, although Xirkula, you're pretty small.
Actually, does anyone?
They're like 20 feet down. Let me see if there is like some kind of ruined part of the wall that you could like tie a rope around. Yeah, there is. There's
Sweet.
like a kind of a crenellation that has just been made by the weather. essentially. That you can wrap the rope around. That makes it pretty easy.
Sweet. I'll throw the rope over. I'll be like, give it a good tug. Think it's good.
The rope's definitely long enough, isn't it? It's like 50 feet.
I don't know.
I think there was 50 feet of rope.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so you should have a problem. You can tie it around. As you tie it around this part of the wall, there's a bit like...
I'm gonna hold on to it as well.
Put your body weight against it.
Yes, I'm trying.
So we one by one make our way up.
Yeah.
All right,
What's
everyone,
next?
give me an athletics check. You can roll with advantage because of the rope.
Okay. Athletics.
And so, are you still kind of? You're just going up one at a time. Who's going up first?
Yeah, I think that's safest, right? Because we don't know the weight. Like, I think we'll go one at a time.
We'll say
It's an old
Vario
wall it's
can
tied to.
climb up very dexterously. He has no problem.
Yeah.
Can I use acrobatics?
No, not for this. This would be athletics for sure.
If we get
Unless
up
you
there,
can describe how you. No matter what happens, I guess you're gonna have to be like pulling yourself up.
Yeah. Sorry, I rolled that.
Can you roll with advantage? Like, is there a toggle or you just roll it twice?
Where are we?
Oh yeah, if you go keep higher or keep lower. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
ooh,
Okay.
nice.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll roll for a
find
second
this
time.
dialogue confusing. I guess I'm
Oh,
still.
ow. Smashed it.
That's my better roll.
Where even is that? Oh, there we go. Keep higher, normal, keep low. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're all fine. You're all able to climb up onto the roof. Or onto this kind of, it's a big open area up here.
Yeah,
Is
there's this
just-
like room here. I don't know
this
what
open?
it is.
It's fully open.
What is?
Like this door is just open. Can we not see inside? What's inside?
Yeah, you can see whatever you can see.
Oh,
Right.
There is sunlight shining in there. And it just looks like an empty room.
Ooh.
Sure. Let's go.
so you like take that forward step. I'm like,
Maybe hold that shield up. We know they have bow traps.
Oh yes,
Yep.
that's true. Do I even
Alright.
have my shield? I don't think I have my shield.
Blakey steps into the room.
Blakey, no.
Doesn't immediately die.
It's dim in here, but you see over to the west, two big bronze double doors.
Ooh.
Okay. I think Blakey will come back out and we'll just wave to everyone, come on in.
Okay.
And then we'll wait for
Familiar.
everyone to come in and we'll attempt to open the double doors.
There is like a passageway down to the south as well. A whole room and the stairs I can see. And
So those stairs are the stairs that lead up the front of the ziggurat.
right.
You
Okay.
can kind of see them looking down from above.
Oh, so you're outside the ziggurat now, where you are, Blakey.
So,
Right.
Blakey, describe how you moved down there. When you did that to look around the corner.
Highly curious and completely I'm not thinking at all.
So not stealthily.
I'm going to say not stealthily. I don't think I did.
All right, so you kind of just come down here and look around this corner. You see stairs ahead of you leading up to what looks like another platform. Some way up above, but not as high as the next level. It's kind of like halfway up the next level. You think you can... I don't know if you can really see up there from where you are.
Yeah, okay. I can just see another set of stairs leading up. Okay. Alright, he'll turn around and back into the room. So there's a second level, a second set of stairs around the corner to the south. I couldn't see anyone, but
let's hope your stomping didn't wake anyone up.
Would we assume that those would we assume those stairs were the ones we first came up and got like ambushed? Like not ambushed, but discovered that very first time we came here?
So there's two sets of stairs that we're talking about. Which ones do you mean? There's the ones at the front of the building. Those ones, yeah, those ones are like the big stairs at the front. So there's the two leading up either side, and then the one leading directly down. But Blakey can also see these stairs kind of leading. They look like up halfway up the next level of the building.
Okay. All right, maybe we should try this door and then go that way, Blakey.
Yep.
This is barred similarly.
Blakey will lean against the door. Oh, it's a pull, not a push.
You lean against the door, and why can't I see the door here? What's going on? Okay. You lean against the doors, and you're able to push them open. They kind of drag across the ground, and they're a little bit old, but they're heavy, and you just see darkness within.
Okay.
I feel, I have a strange feeling, actually, that this place might have been abandoned.
Certainly seems that way.
There's this very
quiet,
empty ruin sound happening in my head.
Well, if it's abandoned, there's nothing left to fear.
It's true. They may have left in a hurry and left something valuable.
That's one of our goals, is to find treasure for Ashara.
Let's hope we beat that Scritch to the treasures of Otsutsu.
Good point.
Well, they didn't take it when they left.
We'll need a light. Is anyone able to hold a torch?
Can I spark up a torch? I think usually Vario offers to hold the torch because he holds a sword.
Oh, yeah.
Torch?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that fair? If Vario holds the torch?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll spark one of my torches and hand Vario a torch.
Alright. He's now holding a light.
Okay. Blakey will stealthily move into the next room.
Anna, you'll need to move Vario to see in the... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so as Vario casts holds his torch in here and casts this light into this space, you see ahead of you what looks like some kind of large stone pool of water. It's full of water. There is like a bridge directly ahead of you, also made out of stone. It's like an arch. And as you come into this room, there are 4 arches, each leading to this platform in the middle. You see firewood piled along the walls, and you see these fire pits in the corners of the room. Ooh. You can also see some light trickling in from a door to the west. And to the south, you see what reminds you of the large stone throne that you saw when you stayed in Megrothea before it was given that name. The castle ruins of the tall beings, the old gods. They are giants, and their chair was a giant chair. This one is more normal sized. But it is vacant.
Are these brazies in the corner?
Yes.
Would it be
like
possible
stone,
to
like fire pits, but there's nothing in them.
Oh, okay.
Is there wood on
there's just
the wall here?
Yeah, there's wood against the wall. In the pits, there's just like, charcoal, bits of burnt wood.
Is anyone against me lighting these braziers?
Let's
Producing
do
a
it.
little bit more light.
I like it.
Let's do it.
I'm going to do that too. Actually, I'm going to spark up my own torch.
All right.
Alright, Blakey will spend the next few minutes just collecting the wood, putting it into the brazier,
Okay.
and then we'll start, if there's enough timber for all four, we'll continue to do the same around the entire room.
I'll help.
It probably takes maybe 20 minutes or so to light each one, I would say. You got to like pile the wood up and everything and then kind of get it lit. You don't have like an easy way to... How do you start the fire?
Can we use our torch?
Yeah, you can. You just kind of hold your torch to the wood and just sort of wait for it to...
Flint?
Yeah.
I guess Shorties and Oscar will be doing like the other corner.
Yeah. Yep. I'll be helping
Alright.
Oscar.
Are you going to light all
Oscar.
four of them?
Well, if it takes 20 minutes per one, we'll just
Two
do
opposite corners. Two opposite corners.
Yeah.
Just these two? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, you have to give me a torch as well.
You can take one of mine if you like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got heaps of torches. I just need an active one.
Okay.
I think so.
Alright.
Psh, psh, psh.
This
What's
room
in this water?
begins to heat up a little bit from the from these burning fires that you've lit. How do you determine what's in the water? You don't see anything. It just looks like clear water. You can see, some way below. There is a stone floor. It's relatively shallow. It's kind of like a spa. Oh.
I'd like to take a arrow from my bag and sort of dip it in and kind of see if anything happens if I agitate the water a little bit.
Nothing happens.
Does it smell like water?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not crystal clear. It's probably like a little bit gross, actually. Like, it's a bit mucky, but it smells basically like water. Nothing happens when you do that.
Okay.
What about this throne? I'll inspect this throne, look at it from all angles, without actually sitting in it. Do I notice any inscriptions or anything interesting about it? Or is it just a big stone chair?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Let me just click every single button. Alright. Roll.
You
19.
see decorative patterns that look like snakes etched into it, but you don't find anything else. Nothing that moves or seems to have any effect.
Hey, sorry. You gotta activate my light source.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Thank you.
So looking into here, you see what looks like, you kind of see some like broken furniture, more of this wood piled up, and you see these two ovens. This looks like some kind of like kitchen or something. Just let me know if you're going to go through a door, just so I can... That's all right.
Oscar's just standing here, sort of trying to listen down the hallway, just sort of waiting while everyone looks around.
There's
Yeah, you don't hear anything, it's just dark in there.
there's a mysterious door over here. Oh wait, it's open.
Varia can, see that this is another of these double bronze doors. This one is just open. It looks, like both of them are just kind of like pushed open. And you can look out and you see another big landing, and you can see actually beyond that more ruins.
I see. This is the other side of the building.
Ah.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the other side. It's a symmetrical.
It's a mirror of the entrance we came through.
Here, Blakey, you just see all of these like small chambers.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're for. They don't have doors or anything in them, just empty chambers.
There's nothing in them. This is weird.
Does it look like it's been like hurriedly packed up or anything?
How would you determine that?
Is there any sort of debris on the ground? Is there a lot of dust on the ground?
There's not heaps of... I mean, it doesn't look like it's been cleaned. There's kind of dust and cobwebs, but but it also looks like, especially the center of these passages is not dusty. There's probably just bits of junk here and there, like maybe you find like, like the remains of something someone's been eating, some fish bones or something, maybe, an apple core. I don't know if you find it. Remains of some fruit. Shorty, as you can see in here, more kind of like remains of bits of wood and dust.
Looks like no one's been here through here at all for a while.
How would you determine that?
Just sort of like based on the various piles of dust and how thick is the dust? Like how is it like a layer of like undisturbed dust?
I think probably that like where you and Blakey are standing, it's not dusty like in the middle of the passage. You do actually think that there's a good chance that this has been frequented. Even though, like the outer walls are sort of dirty. You don't necessarily think that it's been abandoned for a long time.
Okay.
Short is there's a passage behind the throne. Okay, just goes that way. Never mind.
In here, you can actually see on the ceiling that there is basically like a slope. The ceiling like slopes upwards from the south to the north in the middle of this passageway. It looks like the underside of some stairs.
Right.
I'm just
Stairs down this way?
No, there's no stairs. Just above us.
So if we return to the outside and then go to the south end of the building, we may be able to take those stairs up to the next level.
Yes, there's also... I did see stairs up here in the north.
Yeah. Are these going up or down?
Both of these stairs are going down.
Okay, let's try it for the top
Let's go to the
level.
outside then. Wait,
Yeah,
so
let's keep going up.
where we fought, I'm just like trying to figure out the logistics of this, like...
That looked like a
What's-
toilet, Blakey.
Like he takes 5 minutes.
So we're higher than where we fought the red frog.
You think so?
Right. I was like so confused for a sec. I guess, most of my knowledge is from inside the place, so I'm just imagining like all sorts of shenanigans. Alright, let's go. Let's ascend.
Descend.
Okay.
Something Shorty just has a brief feeling he wants to see if there's anything secret about the unusual. Wait, you already did this, Blakey? Were you looking for? I know you're inspecting the throne, but I wasn't sure if you're inspecting it for anything sort of secret, any sort of.
You know, I never sat in
button
it.
or. You didn't sit in it.
No,
You
can
don't
try and
find
sit in
anything.
it.
You don't find anything either.
Nothing, no buttons or
No buttons.
doodads.
Just butts.
Oh my god, there's butts in this chair. It's horrific.
It's being very, I guess, yeah, I'm being stealthy, that's for sure. Moving ever so gingerly.
Ooh, the stairs.
Maybe send Carrie.
The stairs.
See if she can see what's above the next level.
And so
Yes.
this bit as well, this looks like basically two buildings that you can see. And you know from looking at the ziggurat from down below that there's this kind of processional hall type of like gatehouse type structure on the front, and that the stairs that led up to the ziggurat, you could see further stairs kind of going further up to the top of the ziggurat. So you think what you're looking at here is this processional hall thing on the left.
This thing?
So those stairs lead up to a raised walkway between the gatehouse and the main structure of the third level.
In the gatehouse here.
So this is the gatehouse.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, mad.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Another set of stairs to the north.
Stairs on your right are going up. The stairs on your left are going down, and the stairs directly ahead are also going down. They look like they just lead back down onto the roof.
Yep.
You can see also what looks like a chimney or something like that at the far end of the roof. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Blakey steps out here.
Alright, we'll just breach.
Yep.
Breach. Oh.
So these stairs to the south, you can see down them. They lead into a... If you kind of crouch down and look down these stairs, you can see like light, and you see more stairs down below leading out of the ziggurat. You think like these are the main stairs that kind of lead down into that front like section where long ago some of the party kind of encountered a whole bunch of Anurans and attempted to negotiate with them unsuccessfully, and then ended up fighting them. Up above, these stairs lead up further onto what looks like a higher rooftop.
Let's go.
That's the plan. We're heading up into the unknown.
Alright, I will move you over there.
Is it, oh, it's a higher level, a higher tier of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just make sure I do this properly. I think this should work.
Ooh.
So, as you... as you walk up here, you can see the roof. These stairs kind of continue up, and don't sort of give you like immediate access to this roof here. You can see both to your east and to your west, these two big, they look like wells or chimneys or something like that. You also see on the roof just to your right a giant stone snake head.
That's cool.
Very cool.
As you continue up here, you can kind of reach this, basically the top level, well, sort of the top level of the ziggurat. There are more, what look like wells or smokestacks or something like that. And ahead of you is this final, like, building, at the peak of the ziggurat. And you can see in there is this big stone statue at the center, and it is surrounded by 4 altars. But the head of the statue has been removed, and it's been replaced by this like like wicker woven frog head that's been kind of like roughly painted.
Hmm.
Does it look like Wawa?
Maybe.
Does it seem like it's magical, or just a figgy?
You don't see any light or anything, or you don't feel anything, or hear any sounds.
Alright, well, in that case, can I go up and just set the wicker thing on fire?
Yeah, you can do that. Nothing happens. Just begins like burning. There's like a roof to this little kind of chapel thing. The smoke kind of piles up, builds up at the roof, and then sort of begins sort of, like moving to these entryways and kind of drifting up into the sky, sending smoke signals for kilometers. Probably.
Yep, it's now a horde shooter. This is just wait for all these endurance to ascend though.
Is there anything on these altars?
Before you step over to the altar, you notice that just over here there is something that looks like some sort of like a stone ladder.
Oh yeah.
You can go over and have a look at it. It leads down to that portion of the roof that you weren't able to reach previously.
Nice.
Is there anything else like remarkable about this statue? Like, and by that I mean, does it look valuable anyway? Anything I can pluck off or steal?
No, not really. Just looks like just a big stone statue.
Yeah. And the altars are bare.
The altars are bare.
Okay.
And these stone wells are... Oh yeah, you can kind of come over here and like... Oh yeah, Carrie like perches on the top of this big stone snakehead. It looks like it's been thrown down here. There's like a little bit of rubble and maybe even a crack in the roof here.
So that's from the statue up here originally?
Oh.
It seems reasonable to think that.
Okay.
Is there any reason to believe that restoring the head of this snake atop the statue would, I don't know, prevent Wawa from reappearing? Does anyone know anything about religion?
You can try. Maybe it'll please this god or whatever it was.
And have some affection for snakes. They hold a similar place in my ancestry. We have some things in common.
You can make a religion
How
check if you want
heavy-
to try to sort of remember if you've heard of any such things.
This
If you
snake,
are proficient in religion.
No, I'm completely untrained. How heavy does this head look? I mean, is it even possible to move?
Yeah, you can lift it up.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna do it. Just for fun. Why not? We're here.
Alright.
How often do you get to pick up a snake head? I'm gonna lift this snake head.
Carrie will like light off as you disturb her little perch.
No worries.
Like, hey, this is my spot.
That was my
My
sitting
apologies,
head.
Carrie.
I was sitting there.
Also, Xirkula, you asked before about the what were you asking about before?
The altars.
What did you want to know?
I was just if there was anything on them or maybe anything written on them.
They seem very old. You didn't see anything written on them.
All right. With very little ceremony, Blakey will step above, knock the remains of this burning wicker basket.
It's actually hard to get up there. It's like a really big statue. Yeah, it's like,
Oh, okay.
I don't know how tall it is. Like, yeah, it's a big statue. It's like 10 feet or something.
You can
Damn.
you could stand on me, or me and Vario could give you like a leg up to get on its shoulders or something,
Yeah.
and then hand you the head up.
Sounds
Is that possible?
good.
Yeah, short ears, give me a athletics check, and Blakey, give me a acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Not good.
Oh,
Even better.
what about Vario? Vario,
Crumble
you
through the ground.
baby.
You know what? We're doing this all the way the wrong way.
You topple over. Describe how you topple over.
I think carrying this giant head, above one shoulder, Blakey reaches out and just claws are scratching against this thing, not being able to get purchase.
You fall back off short ears' shoulders and kind of like fall into this altar behind him and like kind of land on it pretty hard. I think actually you're going to take a little bit of bludgeoning damage. Just 2 bludgeoning damage. You also land on the altar so hard that it kind of shakes and moves a little bit more than you would have thought, being this big stone thing that it is. It kind of wobbles a bit. And
Oh my God.
you drop the head.
Is this one of those moments?
Did you just discover the hidden passage?
It's like, wait, let's sideline this head and start pushing this altar.
Push.
You can
We just all push
succeed on
in
a second
opposing
try
directions.
to put this head up on the altar if you wish to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Climb up again and rest it up there. It kind of
Vario, get in here, buddy.
looks like that's where it's from for sure.
Excellent.
Carry purchase on top.
Wait, is it standing? What's the shape of the statue?
Yeah, it's just standing.
Like, would it be easy to get on its arms here on the front? Because it might be like lower or.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, you could sort of climb up on the arms a little bit and do it that way.
All right. Could I lift the head up myself? Like, say if
Oh,
I
no,
got up there.
the head's already there. Head's already. You already succeeded.
We did it.
Oh, we
you
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
it definitely went
Admire.
there. You can kind of slot it in. It like sits there in like the like it's like a puzzle piece. Like
You owe us.
Nice.
My God.
Did we?
Are we looking at this?
Yeah. Did we succeed
wobbly.
in
what did you try to do?
toppling the altar?
Pushing it.
Which way are
Try
you
and
pushing
shift
it?
This one, the one that Blakey cracked.
You're just trying to topple it.
Yeah, it's all wobbly.
Just
Which way
test
are you-
its movement.
What are
See
you
which
doing
way.
specifically?
Pushing on it.
How are you,
Checking it for
where are you pushing at
secrets.
it?
Let's just push it every direction, and whichever one works.
Okay, if you
Then we
push it
know.
in every direction, then you find.
No, not
that-
simultaneously. Not
No,
simultaneously.
I understand. You push it in all directions simultaneously, and it doesn't budge, and you're all like on all
What are
four
we
sides of
doing
it, going
wrong?
like, "Oh!" This altar is stupid.
We each take a corner and
We all
just
push.
move it.
The altar moves forward towards the statue when you push it from behind. It's on some kind of stone track, and it's pretty hard to move, but you can push it forward when all of you kind of work together. It reveals a small a trapdoor with steps leading downwards.
Holy moly!
Turmeric.
Treasure.
That's the best 2 damage we've ever taken.
Totally worth it. Alright.
Come
We're
on.
totally going down, right?
Yeah.
We have to.
Nah.
Close it up.
Who goes down
Let's go
first?
through the front door.
I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah.
Can I drop my torch in so Blakey can see?
You just like drop it? So there's
just,
kind of
like,
like
down.
so there's stairs. So you gotta like walk down the
stairs,
stairs
okay.
first.
I'll go first then.
Okay, you walk down the stairs with your torch, and you have to you stop suddenly because, well, no, I guess actually if you're using your torch, you could see it coming. You see basically that the stairs lead to a ledge, a small ledge, overlooking a drop. You can peer down there, and you see there is just this like vertical passage leading into a chamber that is lit by firelight. And you think, seeing as it's lit by firelight, you can see this pool of water, which is in the level down below where you were previously.
Okay.
And you can see also that there's like this stone circlet in the ceiling beneath the statue, above this ledge. You think probably once used for a rope, so you could like lower something down there perhaps, or lift something up. Could be used like a pulley.
Okay. I think this would have been useful in the past. If we need to actually SEAL Team 6 in on the blue guy. And like in this vertical shaft, I don't see anything else. It's just a featureless vertical shaft with no secret ledges.
There's nothing else in there.
Oh, that's sad.
You
got
think
so excited for a sec.
maybe long ago it was used to pull items up to burn on these pyres that are surrounding the top of the ziggurat, or maybe to put on these altars.
Right. Okay. Okay. And in that case, I'm like,
sacrificial victims.
oh yeah, I relay that all as I notice it.
Oh, and then you see heaps of treasure. No, I'm just kidding. I forgot about the treasure. Just off to the side on the ledge. No, I'm sorry. There's no treasure.
History is
Just no treasure. I want to start pushing Can I push the other altars just to see like if they move?
You don't find anything else in this room.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very. Oh well.
Worst 2 hit points we ever spent.
Yeah. No, it was cool.
Hey, we fixed his
We learned some
statue.
stuff.
That's true. You fixed the statue.
Like I shake my
Historians.
fist at the snake god. You owe us. Where's your treasure?
And so this is like the tippy top, right, of the ziggurat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this has a roof, but it's just like a small.
Yep. Oh, yeah. But like standing where we are here, we can like see all the way out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Into
You see any
into the
flares?
ruins. No, you don't see any flares.
Bron flares.
Good.
Do we notice anything else of significance, like maybe the location of the Grimbrowers?
So
yeah,
from
can
up
we see
here, so you're in this city. It is surrounded by forest, but the city itself is on the top of this big hill, so you can see some way. I mean, from here you can see for sure the Andavega River to the west. To the east, I mean, I don't think you see the Grimbower. It's been several days since the bounty hunters claimed that they destroy it, so I don't think you don't see any evidence of it. You can't see it.
Okay. All right.
But I think you can probably see from here, maybe even in the distance to the north, you can see the ocean.
Oh shit.
Haunted coast.
Very cool.
I guess all we can do now is go through the front door, see if anyone's still home.
Let's knock.
It's knock, knock. Everyone's like, we're the boogeyman. We're the boogeyman to them now.
All right. I'll move you back
We
down
fucked
there.
up your statue.
Okay. Should be able to move
Alright.
now.
Wawa has
So
to
it-
raise the next tadpoles because it's just Wawa left.
Oh yeah, do you just
We can
go
do-
directly down there?
Yeah, I think so. That's directly to the front door, right?
Yeah, that leads to the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll take that.
Might as well.
A lot of barricades that we hadn't smashed through, but that's what there's more mold, I'm guessing. Oh, Blakey, you got to see this mold, man.
Yeah?
No, don't see it. Don't see it.
It's horrible.
Maybe you could use some in a potion.
It would be effective if you could safely acquire it.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I remember being here.
Which way?
Well,
All three of those stairs lead down back into the city. But there are these two entryways on either side of this stair that you just came down from that lead into the building. And there are also these fountains here with snake heads on them, but they have also been like smashed. You can still kind of work out what they are, but they look like they've been defaced.
Okay.
Okay.
well, this is where those
Yeah.
bow traps were.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But
you disarmed them, I think, right?
I disarmed one like over this way, I remember.
Ah.
that was 5 days ago, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is this
And the-
door open? This door's open.
Yeah, past this barricade that's been erected here, you can see into there. Both doors are just wide open.
This was
And
the
is
one
it-
that Vario tied up originally.
Yeah.
Where were-
Yeah.
Ah.
Are there like the corpses that we've left? Are they still here?
Yes. Yeah, there are
Ooh.
corpses strewn around.
They haven't even
Feeling-
cleaned up after they're dead.
More confident.
I think they've abandoned this place.
Maybe they've gone down below to Wawa.
the
That's
final summoning.
Maybe Wawa got hungry.
Should
Just
we?
wrong.
Yeah.
Should we? I guess the only way we can go is to Wawa now, right?
true. Time to meet.
Oh, the
Off
trash
the-
is gone. That's so grim. Time to meet our fate.
So what's upstairs?
That was where we fought the red.
You never went up
Rock.
those stairs.
That's right here.
Yeah. That's right here. We fought the red guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if you go over there, you can look up above here. That's what I was talking about before. You can see
Oh yeah.
the sky up there. You didn't go there, but when you were on the roof, if you had walked around the back, you would have seen that there's this like kind of like smoke hole, this like big chimney that has this like stone disc that's been like removed from it.
Right.
Okay.
And these stairs go down.
No, they go up.
Oh.
Where you're standing is actually at the like underneath the stairs.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This
Alright.
place gives me a sense of dread. It's where we lost Bucky. It's where we
Oh,
all
yeah.
got captured.
Mm.
Oh.
I mean, I dare
memories.
say, Bucky. No, Bucky is Bucky's not here.
They would have eaten it.
Yeah, that's what
or
I was gonna
something.
say. They would have
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
Well, you've already
like,
been
oh
back
shit,
here
is that
as
even
well.
worse?
That would have been like 10 days ago, at least, because we were downtime 5 days. We were captured and held for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, true. They would
It
have
must
eaten it.
really smell bad in here.
Yeah, it does. There's rotting corpses lying around. These stairs, if you go up these stairs, they just lead to the room where you found the throne, basically.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, well, when we get
yeah.
down, we have to go this way, right?
Yeah, there's stairs
This
over
way.
this way.
All right. So
Wait.
you head down here. You go to the lower levels. Oh yeah, so you've got a torch, and Barry's got a torch. 3 more I was going to say disfigured, partially disfigured, smashed ophidian statues, and another stairwell that goes down.
Oh, yes, I remember running for our lives this way. From Wawa.
Yeah, was there anywhere we didn't go?
Are you trying to go down to where you fought Wawa? Mm-hmm. It's another level down those stairs that were next to the ones you just came down.
Well, I mean, we could do this because this is where the pen was, right? You can that, so you have another escape route.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that.
Yes, please.
You can open those doors. Yeah, you just pull out this bar from behind and you can...
Sweet. Okay. Wait, isn't it this way?
No, I think
It's down these
Go
stairs.
further down,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can go that way if you wanted to go down via that the
Ramp.
preparation room thing. Yeah, via the ramp.
wait. I'm feeling a little bit more confident that this place is abandoned. I was thinking, maybe I'll heal Blakey because I saw you got a bit knocked around.
Boo-boo.
It's a very minor boo-boo.
Well, I mean, we want to be full health for Wawa. Does anyone else need anything?
No, we're all good.
Okay.
Carrie, you're all good.
Okay, good.
Magnificent. Thank you.
Just sort of stand post for the 10 minutes. Guard.
Thank you.
Yeah, nothing comes along.
Beautiful.
Okay. Back up to full.
Okay,
All right.
very good.
Thank you.
Not at all.
All right.
We're going down these stairs. Yep.
We head down.
Where are we? Okay. You don't hear any chanting or anything like that. But this is the cell door, the bronze door that you came out of when you escaped the
Bronze.
cells.
Can we open that?
Yeah, you can push it open, and as soon as you do, you see this beetle insectoid
Oh,
still
no.
in this cage,
Still?
just like it. Yeah, and it kind of like stands up as you come in and just goes like, and it begins like rattling at the cage.
Ooh.
Can I like
Beetle?
punch it through the cage?
Yeah, you can do that. You just punch it in the head. It's like kind of steps
with
back
intent
into the
to-
corner.
Okay. Because I mean, hey guys, like it's 10 silver.
That's a good point.
I mean, even it doesn't. No one likes these guys. The Harrods don't like it. Like whoever we align with, they hate them. They gotta be bad.
Oh, and we could use the head as a way to get into the Epitropus's house. You know,
Yeah.
we want our 10 silver and plant the stones.
Excellent idea.
Okay.
Too bad this guy's just a means to an end. So we're just gonna.
Describe what you
Blakey will
do.
take out a javelin and just poke him through the bones.
Yeah, you can kill him that way. You can just. He's just like.
Okay, let's just poke.
Kind of staggers back and like sits down and like.
Oh shit!
Like vomits.
Yeah.
I'm trying to open the door, like just so I can hurry up and like put him out of his misery.
Kill it quickly. I feel bad now.
You are able
It's
to
like,
slay it and cut off its
To
head.
preserve the head, I'm just like doing body shots. Just
It dies really slowly. And you're just like hitting it, breaking its ribs and shit. No, I don't think it has ribs. It's got an exoskeleton. Anyway, the poor thing still tries to stand up and like grab at you, but you kill it. You can cut off its head.
Nice.
Yay, we're heroes.
We're the good guys.
They shouldn't have been born an insectoid.
That's right. It's their fault. They chose this.
All right.
What do I add that again? A quick. Yes, good.
These two bronze doors here are also left wide open, and as you come around this corner and look into this room, you can see that this is the very chapel or whatever it was where you fought Wawa. You can open this door as well. It just swings open.
Ah. Looks so
Chamber
different without the
there.
ominous lighting.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh yeah, there is also an ant insectoid in this cage.
Oh yeah.
It is also like.
More money, baby.
Do you slay it as well? You can slay it easily.
What if we like
10 more
get
gold,
out of
yeah.
the cage for a fair fight?
I'll let you
quote,
describe
unquote,
the
fair
fair
fight.
fight.
Well, I let out of the cage. I'm like, let's dance, baby, and then like it comes at me and I just
Tries
destroy
to
it.
like strangle you while it's like holding you with its other. It's like hard for you to wrestle with. Like it's got like 4 arms. Although it is very weak. It's been in here for days. Actually, it's extremely weak. It's not hard for you at all. It's like.
Is that a female one? Is it kind of like?
Yeah.
Is it kind of fit? She's fit, but I'm like, no, he's not. He's not like this. Don't make him like this.
It is a. It does look like a female
Mammal-friendly.
though.
It does look female. There's like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it does look female. Well, the thought passes through Shorty's head, and he just like, no, fuck off. Don't give me those thoughts, God.
But you kill it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
and remove its head and place it into my bag.
same
Alright.
method. Poking it through on the safety of outside of the cage.
It's easy enough.
Oh, I did want to wrestle it to death.
Yeah, I mean, when you let it out, it just kind of, it's
Sure.
very weak, but it does try to like, maybe it, maybe it's sort of, you think it's going to wrestle you, but then it like falls to its knees and it's like kind of pulling on your clothes instead,
So,
and
like,
sort of
giving
like
me a hug?
begging you to
No.
like feed
Okay.
it or like help it.
Yeah,
You
just
see
give it a
some
real
kind
quick
of
death.
fountain up to the northwest as well when you kind of walk by there with your torch.
Yeah.
This is a long shot, but does it look like they've made more sacrifices since we left, or they just vacated it? Or is it just too much mess to know?
There's too much mess to know, unless you can remember the exact pattern of blood that was there previously. Oh, I mean, if you want to kind of know if it's like fresh blood,
Yeah,
it looks like pretty dried, this blood.
like is the priestess still on the floor here? in this room?
If you go over there, yeah, you can find the... Actually, is the priestess here? The priestess is not here.
Oh, they removed her.
And the other Anurin, the little robed ones that were fighting, they're all gone too?
No, many of them are still lying around on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stinks in here. But there is some kind of water fountain up here.
I'm seeing like I guess a statue in that south room and then a water fountain up here.
Yeah, and there's like a ruined statue.
Can I like inspect this water fountain for anomalies?
Yes.
Perhaps switches or buttons or loose contraptions.
You see something firstly written above this fountain on the wall. It's probably written on like some sort of like copper like plaque or something. It looks very old. It's covered in this green patina. But it is some kind of ancient writing that you can't read. But it looks familiar to you because you've seen those tablets that Xirkula had that she was reading.
You got one of those potions, Xirkula?
You don't find anything else anomalous about this fountain.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's a fountain of youth.
Blakey will take the opportunity to fill one of his water skins. Presumably he's had one for the day and just fill it up again.
You can do that?
I'm definitely like a little bit thirsty. I might take a sip.
Is it possible to remove the copper plaque? Can we take it with us?
Yeah, I think it is probably just like set into the stone. It's not like nailed in or anything. So you can probably, if you try to, how do you get it out? Like,
probably use a dagger and my hammer to lever and chisel it out.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. I might show Xirkula. By any chance, do you still recall any of the words?
Ooh.
From the tablet you studied?
You won't be able to read it.
I think I'll probably need to study this at home.
Okay. I'll put it in my bag for now.
Oh, thank you.
But actually, the water in this fountain, now that I think about it, is not only clear and pure, but it's running as well. This fountain is actually kind of trickling in.
From above or from itself?
From the wall or something, you're not sure.
I guess I just, feeling pretty warm down in this sweaty murder den. I'd like to like splash my face. Just cool off from the stench of putrefying flesh.
It feels nice.
Good. Alright. There's no... Do I see where it's coming from? The water?
Maybe it is coming from a snake-headed spout from the wall.
Right. Okay. Right. If I twist the snake-headed spout, does it move?
No.
Okay. I'll give it a little pat. Good snake.
Thank you.
No, where's the treasure?
Can we push one of these steelies?
Yeah, nothing happens when you push them, but they're also just covered in these ophidian writings. Short
What's in here?
words. Lists of short words. You think probably names. And you remember that this leads to a crypt.
We can explore the crypt. Let's go to the crypt and see if there's any special crypt people. Nope, that was bad. If there's any royal-looking.
We never
folks.
went through the door.
Oh, the barrier with something behind it.
There's something
Ooh.
bashing on this door, right?
That's where treasure would be.
Yeah,
Is there
this is
if we
a wooden barrier that's been put there recently.
Okay. And if we knock on it, is there any sounds beyond?
After a moment or two, you'll hear a knock back.
If we knock on it with like a musical pattern, does it reply with the same pattern?
After a moment, it does.
What?
Whoa.
Right, guys. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, guys?
We should open it.
Prepare your weapons.
That's right.
Okay. Blakey would take out his hammer and start knocking.
Alright.
Draw my bow.
We'll start, bashing this thing apart. Taking
Okay.
heavy swings into it to destroy it.
Alright. You are able to smash through this pretty quickly. And let me see. Yeah, you can smash this down and then kind of kick through the remainder of it. You see in here more walls lined with loculi. It looks like more of the crypt continues in here. And you don't see anything at first, but then you hear something, some movement, some scuffling, and a creature steps out from behind the wall up ahead.
Oh, wow.
What
Holy
the?
shit. It's the Emperor?
This creature is
Atsusu.
a pale snake folk dressed in priestly robes. And it is very pale. It looks almost a little bit translucent. It's got long, sharp fingernails and gleaming pinprick eyes, and its tongue is kind of... And it,
Blakey will tongue it back. Tasting the air. And may even speak in Saurian. Greetings. My name is Blakey.
interesting.
What might people call you?
Saurian. I hadn't expected Saurian. Because the Lashkar, the capital of the lizard folk, is also kind of near here to the northeast in the forest. I feel like it can understand you. It kind of cocks its head to one side. And then it's like... A Saurian. What brings you here?
I was once a prisoner of this place. I came back to challenge the thing that these frog folk once worshipped. Do you know where it is, or where it might have gone?
I too have been prisoner.
Uh-oh.
Right.
The frog folk walled me in
pulls. For I could not leave anyway.
You can actually
ask
see
this
like
guy who he is.
a couple of arrows lying around as well on the ground. A couple of folk arrows.
Definitely ask this guy who the hell he is. Brother, please.
Of course. I'll repeat what he's, provided so far, and then I'll just call out. I have offered you my name. By what name do people call you?
I am Xirkula.
Xirkula. Nice.
Xirkula.
My apologies. Xirkula. That's cool. Well, we have freed you from this barricade, but you mentioned you cannot leave. Why can't you leave?
I am trapped for eternity by magic of my own making. I was once High Priest of Emperor Atsusu II, Priest King of the Ophidian capital of Seoul, greatest and most feared theocrat of Suzesu.
That is truly a very high position. You must be quite powerful to have lived this long.
Once, maybe. But no longer. Perhaps you can help me.
Of course. What can we do for you?
Bring me something.
In exchange, perhaps. We heard that there may be great treasure here. Would you care to barter for this item that you've requested?
Yes, I care not. If you take this treasure. Although I cannot confirm that it is still there. But I will tell you the secret and give you protection.
Agreed. Now, what is it that you desire?
The Lord High Emperor bid me make a potion for himself and the other priests to drink when Zul was to fall to the owl folk. It would give us time to climb into our niches and die with honor. I had no honor. I wished to live. I made myself a different potion. I should have woken, unharmed, but the magic went wrong, and when I woke, I was undead and could not leave this place. I yearn for death. I need something from my laboratory up the stairs.
Ah.
Shit.
Ah.
What's
Okay.
What it is.
I too wish to die with honor. For my people, there is, nothing more that I would yearn for. I will help you in this. Tell me what it is that you need from your laboratory.
Well, first, you must know the secret to enter my laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
For it is hidden well and impossible to find.
Are you like relaying this to us?
Yep. So after he speaks, I'll repeat it in Borscht.
Okay. I'm just gonna like start rummaging in my bag.
Do you still have the star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of
okay.
like.
Maybe put it back.
Yeah. I haven't gotten it out yet.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Okay. Yes, alright. What is this secret? Well, what must we do? Where do we go?
In the library. He explains to you how to find the star key.
Okay.
Very slowly, like
Yeah, very
painstaking.
slowly.
Just like,
But you do notice one thing as well. He also says, there too is my spell book. It cannot be used.
like it shouldn't be or it can't be.
If I am set free, it too will be set free.
Don't like the sound of that. I don't know what you're saying, but I don't like the sound of that.
What danger is there in setting a book free?
I have placed a powerful spell upon it, so that it explodes if I die.
Do we have the book?
And if you die, do you die? Like if we free you now, do you just immediately die? Is that?
I do not know if the book has already exploded, given that I am undead. But it would either explode long ago or soon if you do this task for me.
Okay.
Could you...
Who is this book, I guess?
I'm looking at his Kai like, do you still have that on you right now, or is it in a stash? So it is Nuko own stash.
Yeah. It's not on me.
It's a slip book.
It's in my bedroom.
It's Villacus.
We just. Oh my god. Hey, I mean,
Just solve
It's-
two problems.
yeah.
Wonder where
Does
you
Villacus
go.
have it?
I think we just gave him potions, right?
Yeah, we only gave him
Yeah.
potions.
Must be in the
Is
stash.
it in my house?
Oh shit. Something's gonna get blown up.
That's hilarious.
Wait, we could really use this to our advantage. Actually, we could. Oh my god! No, this is gonna. we could be proper terrorists. We could just IED
Time it perfectly.
the Epitropos. Yeah. No. It's
Okay.
too many moving parts.
Well, the other thing to consider is he could help us translate the book into another language in which we could then potentially
That's true.
read.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, I think we're going to have to go back because if he wants a potion from his room, we took all of them.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna have to go back to the stash anyway, and then we can sort of bring it all back.
Sort out what he needs, bring it back, maybe bring the book back.
I don't know where you put them either. I can't find them anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. It should say slip book.
The cache.
It doesn't look like it's in there.
It's not in there?
No.
Oh, maybe it's.
My
put it all
rules
in one
are that
place.
if you don't keep track of it, then you lost it.
Wait, no, that's my slip book.
It's not in the party stash, it's in the weapons cache.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like it's in there.
Oh.
Unless I'm staring straight at it and not seeing it, which is a very high possibility.
I remember you asked us to put it all in one place.
Because I
pretty
think
sure
it was a
it's
bit of a
all in the
custom
weapons
item
cache.
though. That's the thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had to like add it in.
Okay.
It's possible that Vario has it in his,
Oh yeah. Let me
because we
see.
all just took so much.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I'll have a look at Vario's
See,
inventory.
equipment, containers, ammunition. Doesn't look like it's here.
Yeah, can't see it in Vario's.
Was it called spell slip book?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
Or Ophidian slip book or something.
I see.
Library book, I don't know.
Well,
That's alright.
I mean, it could still be in the secret room. If no one got it, then it must be still in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we should ask him specifically what he wants, and pray we haven't given it to Fidelarcus already.
You didn't take the poisons.
He took one poison.
Or one drug?
I have to get to the cache again to have a look. Anyway.
Okay.
Is there a problem?
The only problem is that your potion room has already been discovered. However, we will do all that we can to return here with the potion that you need, and also your book. If you provide me with the details of exactly what you require, upon my honor, we will return with what you've requested.
In my laboratory, there were 3 vials of holy water.
Mate, I have one on me right now.
I have one too.
They would allow me to take my own life with this.
He pulls out this like long, like silver ritual dagger with like a, you know, kind of undulating, curved blade, snake-shaped blade.
I do not need the spells. It is only a warning to you that it would be dangerous to hold them.
How dangerous we talking?
An explosion of fire.
We talking Hiroshima? We talking...
So if I was standing here, would the party be also be damaged?
No, only you and I.
Okay.
Very good.
Right, I think it's... Yeah, we must have left it up in the upstairs room. If it's not in the cache.
It is not needed. Only the potion.
He like reaches out his other hand while he's like holding the dagger in his right hand. Please,
You just need one.
I yearn for rest.
So how are you going to protect us and give us this secret location?
Keys. I will tell you the keys. Location.
And the location of the treasure.
Yes, there is a secret. I can tell about that.
Very well. We have 2 potions of holy water. Do you need 3?
One will do.
Alright. Can I just insight him? Not insight, what is it? It's just perception, isn't it?
What are you looking
Just to
for?
see, I guess like any sort of feeling or like subtle body language thing that this guy's like going to murk us when he becomes non-undead again, if that's what's going to happen. Just any suspicion.
Yeah, give me a perception check. He looks really sly and suspicious and scary.
Just with a shitty roll, I get like the most brazen paranoia. Just all right, let's just surround him. Let's all surround him. Hey, you want us to like?
What happened to the Endurians? I guess you wouldn't know. He was barricaded behind the wall.
Yes, I did not see.
Very well.
But they looked long and hard around these crypts for the secret, but found nothing.
Right. So like we're about to release you. So, but you're gonna die. So you should tell us the thing first.
What
Right?
is
That's fair,
it
right?
saying?
Okay.
I sort of turn that to Blakey. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't speak to this guy.
Hand me the potion and I will tell you the secret.
Oh, man, he doesn't feel good. He feels sus.
You must free me.
He only wishes to die with honor. I cannot deny someone a clean death.
Look, man, I got my hackles are raised, but I want that treasure. So
Yeah.
you give him it. You give him it.
Blakey hands him the potion. I will.
He moves a little bit faster than you would expect, given how slow he's been moving and talking so far. He kind of snatches it out of your hand, takes a couple of steps back, and sort of like, pulls the cork off this vial and like looks into it and swishes it around a bit and kind of sniffs at it. Yes. The keys are this way. Follow.
Oh, shit, we're all gonna die.
This is my den. Sexy den.
All of the walls in here are still, just lined with like snake folk corpses and pottery urns. He comes over to here and dislodges a small piece of tile on the floor and like reaches in underneath the wall and pulls back a large brass. Do they have brass? A large bronze key. and holds it out to you. He says, use this to avoid waking the guardians. And also, do not disturb the sarcophagus of Emperor Otsusu II, priest king of the Ophidian capital.
Wait. I thought that was him. I thought he was the priest king. This is a title.
I am the king's high priest. He was the highest of priests. The priest, king of
I just listened to
the
like
Ophidian capital.
raspy
of
language. I have no
Seoul.
idea what he's saying.
Greatest. Says, do not
What the hell is this
disturb
guy saying?
the sarcophagus, for it was cursed by my predecessor, who died years before the rest of us, and I do not know its secret, nor can I dispel it.
Wait, hang on. Can I say, if you're about to die, why don't you just take the curse and then die?
What do you mean, take the curse?
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, could there be a single charge to the curse? You just one curse done, and done, and then the sarcophagus is free again?
The
Can you touch
curse
as much as I want?
is a curse of necromancy. I do not know if it would follow me into the afterlife.
Okay. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Wait. Also, where the hell is this key for? Where we go?
In the other wing of the crypts. That way. He
Right.
points to the east.
Where we got chased.
Near the entryway.
All right, man. You're all right. I guess, like,
Do you
As if-
wish us to stay and
witness.
witness your death?
I would be alone now.
Okay. That's
Crank off one last time, I know. Okay. See ya, mate.
just back away, like giving him nods. Yep. All right, brother.
Remember the curse of Emperor Otz. You hear him like talking as you leave.
Walk away. His voice echoing down the hallway as we walk away.
Everyone can have 20 XP for succeeding in completing their quest, finding the star key and getting the holy water, and then freeing Xirkula and getting the key.
That's just a whole quest that we've just had on the back burner without realizing.
Yeah.
And setting up a nuke somewhere in the world.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I gotta work that out. I hope none of you are holding it, because we might have to retcon, like...
We definitely would have searched our own bodies at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it in my thing.
Let's say that if
mine.
we somehow were staring at it and didn't see it, that if you did see it, you gave it to him. Unless you would want to do something else with it, of course.
It's about to blow up.
It didn't sound like a big explosion.
It was about to blow up, so I feel like if we had it, we would have given it to him.
I think maybe it only blows up if somebody tries to action it, like utilize it once he's dead. Is that my is that interpretation? Well, you don't know, do we? That's sort of what I got from what he said. It's like once he becomes live again, then the curse becomes live. But he said if no one reads it.
Hello, sorry, just wanted to clarify.
Can you verify?
He's like, what? He's like halfway through, like.
He's like already pierced himself with a dagger. He's like, oh. Okay.
He's just masturbating. You come around the corner. He's like, what? Once more before I go.
Is it? So he said in the crypts, near the entrance.
Near the entryway.
Is it? I'm guessing this is the entryway.
Yeah.
Would this be? I'm just touching the walls. Like, are there corpses in here?
There are, yeah, corpses. Corpses
Just
all
touching,
around.
just fondling corpses.
You're looking for a keyway, right? Like a
Yeah.
Yep.
somewhere to put this brass
Keyhole
bronze
or
key.
near the entrance.
Describe what you're doing exactly as you're walking around here. What are you doing?
Scanning and touching the walls for any similar things to any like loose tiles, like what we saw him pull out.
You find a loose tile exactly where you are. As you're running your finger along the wall, you notice something a bit funny about one of this, like cracks all around all four edges of this tile, and it's kind of like it just feels a bit funny as you move your hand over it.
Oh yeah. Well, I just pull it out then.
And then you put the key in.
Yeah.
You can't pull it out, but you can push it in,
Oh, well, I do
and
that.
it will cause this door to like kind of some sort of latch or something, kind of like you hear it like unlatch, and you can then sort of push this door open.
Woohoo. Looks cool.
Okay. I'll be very, very like careful to check the floor. There's no keyhole anywhere. There's no sort of
No keyhole.
nothing near the door or anywhere or in the floor or.
No, you didn't see any keyholes. But also, like, were you kind of like running your hands around the walls all through here? Is that the idea? I mean, like, you were kind of walking down here, sort of testing the walls and everything. I think, like, to be fair, if you're going to do that, I mean, it would take a little while. Kind of do this. I think your torches burn out at this point as well, but you do find another loose, something that's very similar over here. Maybe two of you kind of discover it at the same time, or like almost at the same time. You're kind of like, hey, I found a weird stone here, and another one of you is like, oh, there's also one over here.
Oh, and another one you can push in.
Yeah, this one functions the same way. You can push this one in also, and then it kind of unlocks something, and you're able to like push this wall in as well.
I'm going to light another torch as well.
All right.
And come over here.
In here, you see two big bronze double doors.
Oh.
Actually,
Are they locked?
Are they bronze? Let me see.
This seems
How
way
do you
more
determine
special.
if they're locked?
Do they have a keyhole that would fit a bronze key?
There is a keyhole.
Yeah. Crank it open, baby.
If you step forward... Hold on, I'm just trying to find... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, these doors also are covered in runes. Magic sigils that have been carved into the door.
Can I
If you
check
put
for
the
traps?
key in... Yeah, how do you check for traps?
Probably magic. I guess I'm trying to feel for some sort of magic influence, whether it be heat or shimmer or a tingling noise. I guess I'm just using all of my senses to see if I sense anything at all.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Not great.
You don't detect anything like that.
Don't worry, guys. It's fine.
Say if we use the key, it won't disturb the guardians. Wherever they may be.
Yes.
I'm like looking around, can't see any guardians.
True. No time like the present, short is.
Alright. You can put the key in and turn it and unlock these bronze doors and push them open. You see within a small chamber.
Oh, I've been muted this whole time. Sorry, guys.
There are shelves lining the walls of this chamber that have various objects in them. Various valuable looking objects. Jewelry and art and more tapestries. Also, these urns along the ground. And you see on either side there are these two, they look like kind of like altars, but on raised platforms. And you think these are actually like some kind of box, some kind of
sarcophagi?
It's smaller than a sarcophagi. You don't think so, but it could be for like a smaller creature.
Right, maybe the Emperor the Second was a child. I say out loud.
Maybe the guardians are in these boxes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Definitely. Is there any sort of like...
Maybe the treasure's in the boxes.
Oh shit. Is there some kind of foul sensation coming from any sort of detectable curse? Whatever that might be. Any dread?
I mean, yeah, you can give me a perception check. Trying to think if there's anything else you would do for such a thing. Nothing gives you a feeling, really. Other than the feelings you're accustomed to.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna start pulling wealth out of these shelves. Well, actually, you know what? Very slowly, I'm gonna remove a single valuable item and see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Alright, well then I'm just gonna start, like, plucking up jewels and necklaces and putting it in my bag.
I think we found it.
As you go through this treasure, you begin to feel that there's not as much here as you would have expected for some kind of fabled treasure. You know that these people were at war. You know, many of these urns are sort of. There's probably several empty ones, or several that only have like a couple of coins in them. The shelves as well. Some of them appear to have been cleared out. But you can draw together what is here. Do you look in these two boxes on either side of the room?
I'm very, like... It definitely doesn't look like... I guess Shorty has no idea what a sarcophagus actually looks like.
I think maybe we should check that other passageway and make sure. Maybe see if there's anything sarcophagus looking that way before we go opening anything.
Good call, good call.
I agree. Alright.
Alright, let's go. Back we go.
Let's go check this room out.
Back to the pile.
Before you go in there, Blakey, I'll just put you back there.
Okay.
So you come back here. At the precipice of this hall, you stare down into the darkness. And Blakey, you lift your foot up and you begin to step forward.
Mm.
And let's end the session there for the week.
Very cool. Very cool.
Nice.
What do we pull from that?
I'll say you managed to get a stash of art objects. That is
yay.
11 bulk in total.
Just art.
Just heaps of like pretty valuable looking things. You know, like a silver chalice and you know, a ivory statue and a necklace and various things like that.
Right.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
All right.
No
nice.
King Wawa though.
Yeah.
No chief. Where they run? Where they run to?
Going back to their home, I reckon. Wherever they live.
Maybe they just come back in the nighttime.
They're afraid of us lurking in the day. The bogeyman. 11 bulk. Oh, I can take 3 of that. Just to leave me a little vacant. What was it called? Oh, new container, no.
Alright. But you can have... While you still haven't opened those boxes, I'll just say 10 more XP each for finding that treasure.
Brilliant.
And Blakey, you can have 15 catch-up XP.
Hey, thank you.
And let me see, what is the highest XP? I don't think you're caught up yet, are you?
No, I'm on 80 now. I think everyone's probably
130 at the
40 in front. Yeah.